give to the Federation.
We should probably bring their bodies back. If that's possible. I think we got a cart.
We're gonna have to each one of us will have to put a horse, attach it to the horse. Like put a rope and let's drag it.
Drag their bodies back to town.
They probably got a cart.
Someone had a cart. I know
bought a
someone
cart.
did.
Yeah,
No, we have one.
I bought a cart.
Let us go live.
They might have one too.
No issue.
Still, they might have some horses.
Sell their cart.
Alright, well, I thought there was going to be more problems. But so far, there's not. We were definitely late because of the problems at Twitch. Which is having trouble with people going live, but we made it through, but that was 100% the issue.
We are the greatest.
I forgot to fucking hear y'all's cameras. Hey, what the fuck is this shit? Oh god. Change the way the icons look. That's not. I mean, Haley's lighting definitely sucks.
Yeah.
Because it's above me.
Give me that there.
I thought I could reach.
I think you got the shoulder strength to do that.
I don't know if that would.
Little underlighting on it. Pop.
God damn. I don't know what it
Oh yeah, it looks great now.
I had a little table we could put it on over there.
is. It's like stuck.
That looks like a ghost story.
Let me see something.
Just set
What
it on
if,
the
yeah,
corner.
we can just set it right
Yeah.
here. Is that too much?
Keeps her
You
awake.
got a little table down. So.
It creates a little weird look. I mean, honestly, I think if it's
About this.
I mean, if it's over here, I think it's fine.
Here you
If
go.
I just put it on this shelf.
Or put it on this shelf.
I don't know.
It's
it's on that one?
stuck
It's on
on
that
the table.
Excuse me, Mr. Kraken.
You want me to put them over on this part?
How dare you move the Kraken?
Oh shit.
He's got many a tentacle.
This is increasing.
Oh yeah. Looks better, I think.
You look better.
Very nice of you.
Welcome.
Not as good as their light.
Well, we got this big bad boy next to us too.
Yeah. Ball of sunshine.
Yep. Okay.
Maul in his game.
Yeah, that's a lot better. Watch us get production.
So look behind the scenes.
Not seeing behind the scenes, but definitely still seeing the scene.
It's like the
Very
the
dark.
documentary episode after Game of Thrones. What really goes into production? Everyone cries.
Or did you slide that back?
I don't know.
Needs to go closer to. It needs to be closer. There you go.
Huh?
This is delayed.
Oh,
I was
I was
talking
like,
and
yeah.
it wasn't working.
Yeah, I already moved it. Alright, we live, we in this bitch. I guess let's just start playing.
All right, so last time, 2 weeks ago, as we had a surprise no stream last week, y'all went back to town. We spoke with Glitter Jim at the Federation in Thorley. Told him y'all hadn't quite cleared it out yet, but it was tough. You asked if there was potentially another group that you could subcontract to help you take care of this issue with the cultists of Lovitar. Y'all hired the Butthole Brigade.
Mm-hmm. Forgot about that.
Yeah.
Oh, I did not.
A group of 4 adventurers, an archer named Frederick II.
Frederick II.
Pretty deuce.
I can't remember.
Ulfer Broodfist.
Freddy do scoop.
Karth.
All right.
No, Bron O'Neill.
Yeah.
Braun.
Zoldadick.
Zolodek.
Leland Dawn. And Frederick II.
Yep. They all ended up. So y'all getting ahead of myself. So you hired them, the Butthole Brigade. You went back to the cult's encampment. Y'all split up. Y'all took out one guard that was patrolling the perimeter. They took out the other guard patrolling the perimeter. And then y'all moved in. Big fight broke out. Lots of combatants. And then as the Butthole Brigade began their portion of the pincer attack, the cleric's house ended up being on their side. Came out behind them, and the Butthole Brigade was slaughtered. It was bad.
Got blood.
For them.
For them.
Worked out great for us.
Yeah, it worked out great for y'all. Y'all chose the right side.
That's the highest.
No, y'all probably would have all died. So, good job.
Chose the right course.
Yeah, so the fight raged on for some time on our end, but wasn't really all that long on your in-game time. But it was a great battle, eventually defeating the paladins and the clerics.
Wires.
Yeah. Oh yes, Nathaniel was in a heated battle with a squire. Really, he blocked you once and then you slaughtered him.
Yes.
It's like a people.
But yeah, so that's where we are. Y'all are still in this encampment. You just finished this battle.
Looks like the Joker.
And we will deal with the aftermath of said battle. What do you do?
We've collected our amulets.
That's a town song. Sorry.
Did we check bodies?
I don't know if there's anything worth it.
Go
I want to
around.
get the.
As we're pulling the amulets, I want to try to, check pockets and such.
Okay.
Valuables on any person.
Going throughout the course of all these bodies, you find, the paladins had great swords. The clerics had maces, and between all of the guys you killed, you find about 500 gold pieces. You find a few diamonds. That are worth. Find. How many? There were 7, 6.
6 and 4.
I think the clerics are 6 clerics. You find 6 diamonds that are worth 300 gold pieces each.
Ooh. Fallen.
Yes, very nice. Each one of those clerics had like a special pouch on their hip, and each one had 1 diamond, sizable diamond in that pouch. On the big old cleric boy,
plate of armor worth 25,000 gold.
Oh.
Enough to trade for a rapier? Gotcha.
I mean 250.
Yeah, right. Start the bid.
No, on here, mercy. He has a very nice amulet.
Magical. Check it.
Yeah.
If it's got some sort of plus something, I'll carry around some
We
dead
can
man's amulet.
pile the equipment into a pile and
And
I
detect
can
magic on
detect
it?
magic
Okay.
on it. Then we'll just sort through it that way.
Yeah, this more like a medallion, I guess. It's got this like gold chain. It comes down to this circular gold amulet. It's got a picture of hands and a sun, like in the middle of it.
It's got an X.
No,
That's Axton.
got an
Gold
X and an
amulet from way
88.
back in the day.
Right now?
Does it have a star in the cowboy star?
No, not a cowboy star, but a sun is a star. So
So it does have a star in it.
yeah, but it's just a sun.
It's just a regular sun.
It's the traditional depiction of a sun.
And their armor is too jacked up from us. We whooped the shit out of
Yeah,
that
y'all
armor.
fuck
It's
them up.
destroyed.
Yeah. You could take it all and sell it for scrap metal if you wanted to, but you'd need a way to haul that metal.
So I was gonna look around. Does it seem like they have horses?
Parts or anything?
Back where you set up your horses, there are 5 horses tied up. You see some small carts, but nothing significant. Like
One horse carts.
yeah, just like it could just hook up to one horse and carry a small load.
5 horses.
You can carry a small load.
I'm gonna
Okay.
start putting the. I'm gonna start well. See how many spell slots I have I can fly around or anything. I wanted to try to drag these 4 into like the carts, 1 in each cart. Just throw a dead body, the Butthole Brigade member in each cart, so we can haul them back to town.
Okay.
That cart big enough for one body.
Mhm.
I'm gonna attempt to get some rope and like tie the horses one to the next. I don't want.
Okay. Go ahead and give me a sleight of hand check there to see what
20.
your rope is like. Nice.
Probably like
I am very a perfect knot.
30.
Perfect knot. Quite proud of your handiwork
I
there.
should do this more often.
Like, wow, it just came so naturally and it was perfect.
Should we check the other huts?
Yeah, we should probably let these
Make
guys.
sure
We gotta-
we don't have any other visitors.
There's those
here.
slaves down bottom as well.
I'm more worried about the other zealots.
Well, let's go free the slaves and tell them to find zealots and kill them.
They're
Remember
badly
how that
injured.
happened last time we fought a slave and he was like, "I'm ready to fight," and I was like, "No, you're not ready to fight," and he's like, "No, but I am," and then he died.
Did you cry about it?
Yeah, it was unpleasant to see.
They leave all these armor scraps for the slaves to try to sell to make a little money for themselves.
Probably a good idea.
I'll limp my ass to.
Oh, on the verge of death already. I don't think they're going to want to fight.
They
So you
may
make-
be starved by now.
So you make your way down to that basement downstairs.
I'm upstairs.
Okay. So you make your way down to the basement there. Open up that back room. Y'all let them out of the cages before just so they could walk around, but you locked them in that room so they could stay safe. It's been a few days.
Yeah,
We gave him a ration.
for 30.
But you open the door and they're all like, "Is it safe? Can we leave?"
We believe it's safe. We've pretty much taken care of all these crazy paladins and clerics.
That's wonderful. If you don't mind, we really appreciate your help, but we just want to go.
Yes, please. Let's get you out of here.
They just, it's slow because they're malnourished and fucked up, but they go as quickly as they can.
Y'all may want to spend a night in
Are you
the
upstairs with me?
the cabins they have
Is it
Let's
are they all
search the huts.
gone?
above.
Yeah, surely you can find some food.
We
where
haven't
they
gone
were.
through all the doors yet, so you may stay in the temple while we go kick in the rest of the doors. But
Okay. Just let us know and they're all gone, and please don't be a few more days. Please.
Still staring at my leg after she asked if it was safe.
I'm gonna go check the paladin's quarters as well.
Oh, we're outside the
So yeah,
chapel.
you said you were outside.
Yeah, we were gonna go start checking huts.
All right, so going into these huts, within each hut there's 6 of them. Yeah, 5 of them. Can't remember. I'm not looking at the map. But either way, there's 10 civilians, or civilians by these terms, within these each hut. Cultists.
And we
So roughly 60.
round them up
Yeah.
outside of the huts in one centralized area.
You can try, yeah.
Right.
How do you plan to convince them to?
She's gonna talk to him, and I'm gonna watch over him while she's pulling them out of the huts.
I like how you
You're
just
more
It
healthy
sounds
than
like your plan.
You're more healthy than I am, sister.
What does health have anything to do with it?
'Cause I
As they're
don't
just
wanna
like
get-
staring at
I
you.
don't want to get whacked.
Sure, and then I'm gonna go look in the paladin quarters.
Everyone's just so much faster than me. I'm trying to keep up with him. I'm like limping after him. Like, God.
He's like zooming off up the
Yeah,
stairs
I'm
right
like-
as you like hit. He's like going up the top one right as you hit the bottom.
Yeah, I
one.
was like, God damn it.
All right. So what are y'all saying to these guys in the huts?
I'm just. Do they look afraid already, or?
I mean, yeah, they look pretty nervous. Well, they heard the battle and they see you open the door, so they know their
Right.
side lost.
Just going to, I guess, try and intimidate them and just, be like, everyone outside, no fucking funny business.
Okay.
Indian style.
Crisscross.
Line it up.
Crisscross.
Crisscross.
Line it up.
All right, so you're just demanding they go outside. Give me a intimidation roll with advantage.
Yeah, I'm staying here until I take one of your legs.
19.
19. They all like pop up and they hustle outside. Going to each of these huts, you're able to get them all to kind of rally up. So now in the center here, in that center horseshoe where they are set up, you have 60 of these cultists.
Do they have any amulets around their necks?
Yeah, they all have their holy symbol. So as y'all are rounding them up, they look around and they look at you. And they look around. And they look at you. And roll initiative. As they all starting to look pretty aggressive. They go to attack you. As you rounded up all 60 of them together with just 2 of you.
You probably already did a long rest, Rowdy.
11.
I'm never listening to you again.
Yeah, y'all haven't rested yet. You're
But it's
still
split the
technically
party.
level 6. You haven't actually leveled up yet. So just remember that. Hoping y'all would
Yeah, I have
Yeah.
round up and
20.
leave.
I have
but-
actually. That's 4. I have 15 hit
Try to
points.
intimidate.
So I added. I have more. Level up. It goes in.
Alright, 25, 20? 19, 15?
50.
15?
Oh wait, no.
It was me. I
lied.
ordered.
It was 11. I'm just kidding. I couldn't remember what I rolled.
12 and
11.
11? Okay.
I still have mage armor.
I was like 60 people.
They don't have any weapons.
Yeah.
There'd be 60 people punching at you.
You should be able to
Burning hands.
just like scare the fuck out of them.
That's what I was trying to get her to do.
Yeah, she
I'm
did.
That's what she
fucking
did.
19
She
on
did.
intimidation. What the fuck more do you
They
want
they
from
listened.
Me?
They were very intimidated until there was.
Shit.
Let's see how many
Intimidate him
more. how many
again.
get
30 to
mowed
1
down
on, 30 to
before
1
they're
like, well, they like pain.
I'm gonna turn
so
around and fucking slap your ass with a
Oh,
fireball.
now they outnumber you
30 to 1.
30 to 1, so they're feeling pretty confident. All right, so one group of cultists is going to go first. They're going to go in groups of 10. I guess the first ones will go after you, Draven.
Alright, since I was outside.
Also, these 10 will come after you. Call them a swarm of humans. Okay. First one, that's a natural 18, so 18.
Shield.
Yeah, you block. Natural 19. Is that blocks? Okay, so they all come toward you like, oh, like 10 of them, and you throw your shield, and they're all just like slam into it, and now you're up.
Burning hands.
All right. I'll just do a
Level 2 burning hands.
all right, natural 1 on their group deck save. So give me damage. They run up, they slam into your
Realize they've made a
your
shite
shield, and they like
decision.
stumble, and at that same moment
Massive
you
body
throw
count.
forth this burning hands, and they're just unable to get out of the way.
Or feeble.
22.
22. All right, so whatever. We'll just do this roundabout. So yeah, they come rushing towards you. You block them with your shield. You emit your burning hands as they all just start running around this field, just burning on fire before they all like collapse to the ground.
Anybody else wants to try?
And they're all like, make an intimidation check. Lilith, you're up.
Are there any within 10 feet of me?
Yeah.
I'm gonna.
Yeah, like the way you picture it, like you had them all rounded up in this big circle, and y'all were just both kind of standing in front of them, like
Okay.
13.
13. Okay, they look shocked, and
It's actually inviting.
but just looking around, you look like they still feel confident in their numbers.
I'm gonna use Arms of Hadar.
Okay.
So it just says, tendrils of dark energy erupt from you and batter all creatures within 10 feet of you. So I don't know how many that would be, but
Okay. What's the save?
strength.
2. So we'll say within 10 feet of you. I'm just doing a whole group of 10 is.
Mm-hmm.
So as these big arms come out and start, these shadowy tendrils come up from the ground and emit from you as they start slamming into all these cultists.
Badass.
5 damage. That sucked.
5.
Necrotic. And they
Okay.
can't take reaction.
And it hits all of them for 5 though, right? Arms.
Yeah, because I failed the save.
Yeah. Okay. So as these arms come out, they're just slamming into them. You see jaws broken, necks broken, arms broken as they try to block. You just crumple a whole group of 10 of them.
And then I'm gonna say, are you gonna stop now if you want to live?
Make an intimidation check with advantage. So you just talked to 20 of their comrades.
In 6 seconds.
Not even.
22.
They kind of like, you can start seeing they're all kind of looking around, but then some of them are like, oh, there's still 40 of us. They're like, yeah. And because I
die.
loaded such low initiative with all of these guys, it put almost all of them together. So, oh, we'll have a group go at you, Lilith.
Okay.
Take out some of them before they.
Natural 18.
I'm gonna shield.
Shield. What does that put your AC at? 20. Okay, so they'll need to roll a natural 20 to hit. So
Do you
that's
think it hit in
2.
that battle?
No.
I didn't think so.
So I don't have my 4th level
Okay.
spell slot right now.
So they start slamming into your shield as well. Another group of 10 will go at you. Oh shit, natural 20 on that one. 2, natural 1. 3. Okay, so 2 of them actually hit you.
Whatever. I mean, I'm
7.
not hurt.
It's not gonna hurt.
No. Yeah.
Only 2 of them are hitting you. Yeah, so 2 hit you.
Only I can pull out my hand.
I
Right
guess.
now.
Swarm of humans.
So on the first one that hits you, you take 2 bludgeoning damage. And the next one you take 2 bludgeoning damage, so 4 total. 2d4, 1's all around. The next group will go after you. Your shield's still up. They're probably same situation. 1, 2.
You gotta roll over a 20 to hit me.
Yeah, natural 20 is what they need.
Critical hit.
10. Okay, and the next group.
Getting those rolls in tonight.
Gonna have his
Dice
dice
is, the
burned
dice
off.
is on fire. Yeah, burn up.
They all just start slamming into your shields. You're up, Draven.
Say, do you surrender?
Yeah, we surrender. They like all drop to their knees. Like,
Just can't.
put their hands up. They're like, okay, we get it. Yeah, they're more powerful than us. Oh yeah. Can we just go?
Drop the amulets.
Okay. And they all take them off and throw them on the ground.
We're taking all those fucking
Yeah.
amulets.
Yeah,
Do
here
you
you go.
denounce your god?
Yep, absolutely.
Alright. Get out of here.
They all stand up and just take off to the woods. Like almost a dead sprint for a little while, and you see once they like kind of hit the tree line, they
And as soon
Slow
as they
down a
start
little
running,
bit.
I'm gonna start gun summoning them down in the back.
okay. Give me some attack rolls.
Oh,
What are you shooting?
dirty bitch?
Firebolt.
Firebolt. Okay.
15 plus 8.
Yeah, that'll hit. You'll kill them with any
Okay.
hit. So, how many are you shooting?
2 or 3. You know,
Alright.
just to get them the point across. The 16 plus 8 and 9 plus 8.
Okay. Yeah. So, you shoot these guys as they run, as they drop, and their bodies just thud against the ground.
Fucking Bane over here.
That's cold-blooded murder.
That
That
was
was,
Uh,
that was definitely surrender.
Yeah, definitely.
You are now.
Draven has turned
Yeah,
to
that
lead.
is
He's turned evil, I think.
Yeah.
that's certainly
That might be change of the.
yeah, that's
Wow.
I'll say this. That was dark, which is fine. You can do whatever you want. But and I totally support it. I'm not judging you, okay? I'm not getting on to you. I'm just
Right,
saying
right.
if Draven does something like that again, that'll definitely be an alignment shift.
Okay.
So
Well, I
it'll
can see where
definitely
you're-
drop you
Well,
into
some
like the
good
evil.
things and balance that out.
I can kind of
Yeah,
see where
yeah,
he's coming
potentially,
from.
yeah.
Like he's in the heat of it.
No,
it's
no, I get
pumping,
it, yeah,
and they're
yeah.
running. Like stay away. You know,
Mhm.
sending a message. I get
That's
it.
what I'm
but
trying to
Because
That's
they could
pretty
very well just
hardcore.
stay in
Oh,
the woods and ambush. us.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely.
That's why I'm trying to send the point of do not fuck with us. Do not.
Right,
come
yeah,
back.
yeah. No,
Yeah.
that's good. That's good.
But
I'm
it's
not saying it's a bad
still-
decision. I'm just saying that's still like
Right. Yeah.
even justified reasons. Evil is evil.
Right.
You know,
Yeah,
like
yeah, for sure.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
That book of Bane's cursing him, dude. Starting to rub into his heart.
So
That's pretty badass.
I'm gonna fucking gather all of the amulets off the dead people
Okay.
because I know the live ones just
Yeah,
drop them off.
between they throw them down. So between all that, you get 60 plus the 12.
And we cut the
Well,
number
11
almost
and
in
then
half,
one Big
so-
Daddy.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Well, that guy's
That wasn't an amulet.
his other amulet wasn't the same as the holy symbol.
Okay.
Like you'll have 62 or 72 holy symbols.
Mhm.
That other thing was an amulet.
And his amulet. Do we find anything scrounging through these?
Going
paladin-
through the paladins' rooms, they seem to be pretty minimalistic. It's just like each one, like the beds are like perfectly made. When they get up, you know, they clearly make their rooms. They're very tidy, orderly. They each have foot lockers at the end of their beds. In each of the paladins' locker,
That was a close one.
we'll say between all of them, you find another 500 gold between them all. And the squire's lockers had like another change of clothes. And actually going into one of the rooms, that one squire that ran inside is hiding in there.
Okay.
So you see that last squire that took off in the middle of the fight, he's like kind of like curled up again in the corner, like he's crying. He's like, he's very scared.
Am I in there yet?
Yeah, you're with him.
Hey, boy. I'm just gonna ask you a couple questions. We won't hurt you. Is
Okay.
there any secret hiding spots for some good old treasure around here?
Not that I know
You pulling my leg, boy?
of. He like looks down at.
You take off your leg.
No, sir. He's like got the fear of fucking
How
God
old
in him
is
right
he? How
now.
old is he?
He looks to be probably about 13 or so.
13?
Yeah.
I suggest you quit this religion. Maybe find you like some sort of good lord or good light or something. Start healing other people before I...
Tell you what,
What
go
is
ahead
the
and-
good light?
Go ahead and hand over that amulet you got there.
Looks at it. As he hands it out, he sticks out his arms. His shirt kind of comes back. You see these like deep scars all over his arms.
You're not
So
gonna
hands it
cause
off.
any fuss, are you?
No,
Alright.
no, sir. I don't want to die.
Go and come outside with us. Don't give us any reason to do anything stupid.
Okay.
Oh shit! There's some
As soon as we walk outside, I'm gonna be like, "Holy shit! What happened here?"
Yeah, you go outside. There's like burned bodies to a crisp. As like Lilith's like picking up all these holy symbols off the ground.
Her fucking arms like dragging the ground trying to get all these.
Like a chicken Mardi Gras.
Yeah, she's got all these.
You're like Mr. fucking T.
So you're walking like this, and you're just like covered down her arms.
Give me. So I was like, what went on out here?
I got about 60.
60.
Yeah, the people in the huts tried to fight us.
Their mistake, evidently.
Yeah. We kill. How many did we kill? Like 20.
I think 40.
Y'all
I don't know.
killed 40.
The other
Or
one.
no, y'all killed 20.
43, 23, something like that.
The other ones
Yeah,
ran off into the woods.
definitely
We told them
23.
to
Because you killed
leave,
those other 3.
but they're not.
Where are those?
Oh.
What are those little fires out by the tree line? What are those?
That's Uncle Owen and Aunt Bear.
After they tell us what happened, I'm gonna look at the boy and be like, well, you've got a choice. Either run off and join the rest of these crazy people you've been staying here with, or you can follow us back to the town and we'll hook you up with the Federation. They might be able to help you get something set up if you really want to get away from this.
Sits there and he thinks on it for a moment. I'll go back to town. I wasn't really a big fan of this. It was just didn't have much of a choice.
Didn't seem like you were ready to die for these people here.
No, I watched you kill my friends and I realized this wasn't the path I wanted.
How about that?
You know, I didn't want to get stabbed by that spear that makes you explode from the inside out.
Yeah, your other friend, he wasn't as smart as you.
Just didn't look like a good way to die.
I bet you it was pretty quick.
What was that? Long hair
I've seen
person?
other people die of the thunder spear.
Let's go let out these captives out of the temple and
We should check what's his face's house.
Western or whatever.
Western? The Longhouse?
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Didn't you already?
You already went in there.
Yeah,
you
already went
looted
in
it
there.
already.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, you got like gold and
Yeah.
had a nice sleep until he woke you up.
That's right.
We go grab
Yep.
the slaves.
All right.
Tell them, let them know. We come outside. Like,
Go outside.
but we're tasked not to making sure that these people don't come back here. We're gonna burn down these structures out here. But if y'all need somewhere to stay for the night, we can leave one up. But you got to make sure to burn it down when you leave. Unless you want to stay here and make sure no one comes back.
I mean, I guess if they're all gone, this isn't too bad of a place.
Surely there's some food or something inside the temple or somewhere.
Yeah. We could stay here and maybe make this our home.
Got this armor here to sell to try to. Maybe you can get a little money to start off with.
Leave them a horse.
Use the weapons.
A couple
if you need
horses.
Yeah, we'll leave them a couple of horses in a cart. Since there was 5 carts, we'll give them two horses in a cart.
Make sure
Okay.
the fire stays bright at night. Keep the animals away.
Okay, yeah.
If any of them come back, sure to let them know that we'll be hunting them down if they try to do anything stupid.
Okay.
The Black Company.
What?
What?
No, I just didn't hear you.
I said we're the Black Company.
Okay, the Black Company.
We are the darkness.
Oh.
With the shadow in the night.
I whisper down like, and I'll turn around.
I like it.
Okay, Black Company. Well, is there anywhere we could potentially reach you if we needed to get in contact?
Oh, the Federation.
The Federation
They know how to
in
reach us.
Thorley?
Either one. They all know.
What's your name, boy? That's the kid.
Which one? The squire?
Yeah.
That's cool.
Oh shit! I had the fucking battle can. Whoops.
I should look at this before I just send it live.
Whatever.
Squire's name. Not that.
Harry.
Larry. No, but this thing pumps out the fucking
70.
Lonnie McMurray.
weirdest names. That's not a man's name. Those are both female names.
Well, he's a little bitch anyway.
Is it Ashley?
I thought it was like we had like Mary and Laura like under male names.
Oh. Yeah, that's way off.
Lancel.
Heard of a guy's name Ashley.
But
Yeah, I knew a guy named Ashley in high school.
yeah. James, that's a pretty girly name.
Almost like Drew.
Ralph.
It's a strong man's name. Drew name. My name is Jonas.
Jonas.
Well, Jonas, once we get back to town,
Jonas McLongrod.
I'm going to task you to come out here
Okay.
at least once a week and check on these people.
Okay.
Anything they need from town, they're going to be able to rely on you. You'll be able to handle that.
I think so.
Gave him a horse and a cart.
I left them 2 horses in a cart.
It's very generous. Very generous of you.
And you take good care of these people.
Do my best.
Back with us.
Right,
Yeah.
but when he does come back.
Right. Once a month. Well, we.
Get you some new clothes and get you set up for a room for the night.
These are covered in my friend's blood and guts.
Oh, hey, Dre, you want to take care of that for us?
I guess.
I'm pretty dingy myself here.
Y'all are just filthy.
I'll go through the line and clean everyone up.
Clean everybody up. Prestidigitation on everybody. All right. Get cleaned up. Y'all get geared up, ready to head back to town.
Sleep here for the night.
What time is it?
We got here in the morning. It's still in the morning, really.
I don't see any reason to stick around. Might as well hit the road.
Alright.
I'd say it's probably
Yeah.
like mid morning.
And we got horses. Want to get these bodies back before they're too nasty. We're gonna just leave this armor and all their belongings on them, I think, and just
I think that would be the respect.
don't even touch them.
Yeah. Let the
They fought hard. They stood by us.
Unless you want to.
let the captives take it and do what they need to with it.
I would suppose the gold wouldn't do them any justice.
They gotta sell the armor if they want it. Might leave them a couple of swords to protect themselves.
No, I was talking about the heroes that were.
Oh. Well, I mean, yeah, we're gonna leave all their belongings on.
Yeah. But then maybe the gold.
We'll just have to talk to the Federation. That's up to them, not us. They signed a contract and
They'll go to their families.
yeah,
right?
that's not a part of us.
I'm alright with that.
Keep that popping.
All
Make
right.
sure you mark it down if I.
So you head back to town. Few days.
Old Town Road.
No.
Every
No.
Go and get along.
Long rest.
You make your-
7.
Make your camp at the end of this day. At your long rest, you level up. So everybody already picked their stuff, right?
Hell yeah.
We're gonna go around and you tell everybody what you picked. Ice Storm Cocoon.
Storm cocoon.
I picked Fireball and Dragon's Breath.
Hold on, what the fuck is storm cocoon?
Tomb of Levisus.
Okay.
like storm.
Ice Storm Cocoon.
Okay.
I got mirror image.
I got freedom of movement. I can move anywhere with shackles. I still only move 15 feet.
I almost got whatever of enfeeblement. I don't
Ray of Enfeeblement.
fucking need another concentration spell.
Yeah, that's all my stuff is too. Which one you only have 2 spell slots, it doesn't really matter. They're all concentration, you can only use 2 of them. 50-50 shot, they make the save. I almost took polymorph.
Okay. Yeah. So y'all bed down. You rest.
You want to detect magic on that full nice thing you got? What's around your neck?
I have it? Yes, so.
Well, yeah, hey, will you look at this for me?
Yeah. I'll ritually detect magic on the amulet.
Go identify.
Yeah, I'll go identify on it.
Okay.
Gives you 3 charges of.
That'd be pretty.
Working?
Okay. While you're sleeping, you find yourself in a dream of sorts. You're standing alone in this ever expansive realm of shadow. Your wand is pulsing. You can feel like little vibrations coming from it over and over again. As it continues to get more intense and more intense. And then this the shadow starts to bleed and come from it. As it falls to the ground, it forms as it twists into interlocking links. and falling from it, now fully formed, is this chain of shadow. It moves and moves, and you lift your hand and you extend it out as this chain whips out, and at the end of it, as you pull back, you see this shadowy, small imp figure as it flutters and flutters around. As it swirls around, this chain slowly fading as it lands on your shoulder. And as soon as it lands, you look over at it, it looks at you, and you wake up.
Fuck yeah.
What's his name?
Stolas.
Thanks.
Eat.
All right. And then you did what?
I did, huh?
Identify on the.
Oh, the amulet, yeah.
Okay. Is that this?
Oh, it's not. It's the.
Oh, I was like, this is not playing what I think I wanted to play. Yeah, so that is an amulet of health. While you wear it, or whomever wears it, your constitution is if it's 9.
You don't need it.
It has no effect if your constitution is already 19 or higher.
Mine's 8.
12.
Well, it appears that this amulet makes you more hardy.
You have to attune to it.
Yep.
I'll give you this one if I can get the next cool thing. But I only have one thing. The only magic item I have is only my sword.
You do spells you need to concentrate on.
I have 16 con though. Still.
19's a lot better.
You wanna roll
I
for
have
it?
3 things that are attuned. I would have to.
Haley's got 3. Don't you have 3 things attuned? Well, 19's not going to help you. You have 18, but 1 doesn't do nothing.
No,
Yeah,
it won't do. It won't do anything.
19 could save your ass.
If we can find something you like that I like or something, you can have this, and you can roll for it if you want.
No, it's all you.
I think you might need it as much as I do.
Oh yeah, gosh. Definitely use it, but
I've got.
That's what I'm saying. If you
I've got
want to roll for it,
I've got 3 things and it'll help you more than enough.
fucking take the shit out of
Your
that.
next level up, you'll get a little bump.
When you put it on and attune to it, it'll change your health.
Yeah, I know.
It'll go way up.
Yeah, it'll move you.
You get the boost right away, as if you've had that 19 since level 1. But as soon as you take it off, it goes back.
Right.
But
Still,
that's just the way it
baller.
works. Yeah.
You sure?
Yes.
'Cause I think you could use it as much as me.
Honestly, D&D Beyond should probably automatically calculate that. I bet.
I mean, I'd love to have it, but
I say y'all just roll for it.
Well, if you think about it from a mechanical standpoint, Nathaniel has
the lowest.
the lowest health, but he also has several ways to mitigate damage.
And I mean, it helps my con save.
Yeah,
by
I don't
far,
concentrate
too.
on.
Yeah.
Hopefully, I can stay in the battle a little. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it'd make the most sense for since you're
Like I said,
the
Do I want to make it fair and roll? I'm down. Thank you. What's it called again? Health.
amulet
right?
of health.
We'll roll for it and jump.
Yeah, no one wins the roll. You throw it away. You find the nicest tree and you bury it at the base.
I don't want this.
You carve into the tree a heart and an N plus A in the middle. After another peaceful day of travel, after you make it back to the main road, you arrive at the gates of Thorley, entering the bustling seaside town. Smell of salt water wafts into your nose. Waff.
It does help me too if I give you fly. try to keep it to.
Arriving in Thorley, what would you wish to
7.
do? A good way to settle it, Nate. That you should stab each other in the foot, and whoever takes the most damage loses.
How do we measure?
Oh, you roll dice.
Oh.
I thought we meant for real. I was like, I only got one.
Whoever keeps around here.
I guess you
I guess
based
we'll
off
head-
of who looks more hurt.
We'll follow Nate to the. Well, I guess we'll put our. Well, you want to go sell our horses first? 3 extra horses.
Yeah, we need to.
Or do we just want to stable 'em?
Or we could get a 6-man cart. Be drawn by 6 horses.
We have 7 horses.
You can have the other one.
Yeah, we'll just put all of them in the horses. If we ever need extra money, we can start.
Yeah, I mean, keep them stable, and once our
We'll be
go
horse
down-
breeders.
And keep them at the stable. How many are you going to stable?
Got all 7 now.
If you're going to keep them there for, I don't normally make you track it, but if you're going to store horses for an extended period of time, we'll have to
I'll give you how much gold
So-
for a couple
Stab.
weeks.
stable horses.
Our 4 will
Well,
be going with us. So
this
it
is gonna be a-
temporary,
yeah.
So
but
stabling 3,
Yeah,
3 long term.
Yeah.
Okay.
take it out of the wounds.
We'll say for stabling 1 horse, I'll call it 2 gold a horse per week. So that's 10 days.
Sell
Yeah.
that shit.
No, what if my horse dies again? I want a 3rd horse.
Yeah, we
So
probably won't be
3,
in this
6.
town.
Yeah, we don't know how long we're gonna be in this.
So
town.
9 gold. I'll do 3 weeks for each horse. Then 3 gold a 10 day.
2 gold a 10 day.
6, so 18 gold for 3 10 days.
So a month.
Yeah.
Okay.
To the Federation?
To the Federation. Right, so you go to the Federation to meet with Brock Glittergym, the gnomish leader of the the Thorley Federation. You've returned. One of the Butthole Brigade. God damn it.
Unfortunately, they met a sour end. We
Ah.
have their bodies in the cots out front.
It's good. We'll make sure they receive a proper burial.
They were good men. They fought to the end.
They were.
And we completed the mission because of them.
That's great. Their sacrifice was not in vain.
Yeah, I split the battlefield in half, and fortunately, their half had clerics and so bloodbath.
Things happen like that sometimes. But even the best laid plans with days of scouting can go sour.
Would you like to present the men with their amulets?
I'll pull out 72 amulets.
72. Okay.
He's just like,
You have a box. Or a
This
bag.
was quite the slaughter.
Oh yes.
yeah,
There's no easy
it really
feats.
was. Shot a couple men in the back.
Under different circumstances, you might be considered mass murderers.
In different
But-
circumstances.
Right.
They
Of
killed the
course.
brigade.
Yeah,
We
they
had
had-
to get,
They had quite a following there. They were really turning into.
Yes,
They
I
were gonna be a
didn't
big problem.
realize they were this big of an issue. Seemed like such a strange bunch. I'm surprised they had so many followers. Strange times, though.
They had such a charismatic leader. He
They
seemed like once he got his hands on them, they weren't leaving.
also, just so you know, they had a bunch of prisoners there that we set free, and we gave them the compound that they had, so that they could start a new life there and just eat their food and
Okay. Whereabouts is this compound?
I'll pull out my map and point to them.
Sure too. So we'll send a detail over there to make sure they're all right for a while.
We picked up this boy along with
Jonas.
him, Jonas.
Jonas.
Choir with paladins, but he seems to have seen the error in the ways and wants to redeem himself. So he can help you in assisting people out there. Much like to try.
He looks to him. Is this something you want to do, Jonas? And he walks up to him. He's like, yes, sir. And Brock kind of like grabs him, that dad grab by the shoulders, you know, and shakes him. Can you fight? Jonas nods his head. All right. We'll look into. He looks back to you. We'll look into making him a part of this detail, and he can start making amends for what he's done.
Smashing.
What was that?
Smashing.
Right?
Yep. You smashed him.
Nope. Smashing, as in, you know,
Right.
good time.
You know, slang's different in different regions.
Never heard of smashing?
I've heard of smashing. I smash.
I'm gonna pull
have a
5
good time.
gold out and like
Oh,
give
yeah.
it to the kid and be like, I'm sure, take care of yourself for a little.
What'd you do? Sorry.
Give him 5 gold.
Okay. Thank you, Mr. Nathaniel.
So, down to nickel and price here. How much do you think all this lot will run us for?
Ah, the 72 amulet, or holy symbols. 72 members of this cult.
Yep.
The original agreed upon price was.
5,000.
I have it written.
Yeah, it was 5,000 and then something.
Yeah, 5,000.
Then bonus.
So the 5,000 base pay, 72 amulets, a small portion taken out for the Butthole Brigade's estate. We'll call your total earning here 8,500.
Eat.
Fair.
And did you ever settle the case with the demon? Were you able to confirm that?
Again, it's not even been a 10-day. It takes time.
Moving 5 days.
Yeah, it's been like 4 to 5 days.
It's been longer than that.
No.
We did that as soon as
Yeah.
Immediately went out.
5 to
Spent 1
6.
day
Then
back.
went out again. Then came back, then
2 days, 2
Close
days.
to it.
It's been 4, and then 1 day in town. It's been 5 days.
Oh, it had been
That's
longer than
2 there, 2 back.
That's
day,
4, and
2
then
days, 2.
yeah, that's 5.
No, it's 4, 5, 8, 9, 10 day.
Huh?
Because it's
You
4,
went.
and then we came back.
It's 2 days out. Oh yeah, 2 days back. That's 4, 5 there. Okay, yeah. So it's been 9.
But yeah.
So it's been 9. Not even been a 10-day, which is what I said. But yes, good math. I was forgetting about that second trip.
Right.
That's why I was confused.
Yeah.
I did not forget about it.
Not even been a 10-day.
Or-
Patience is not a virtue you possess, is it?
Not really.
Never has been.
We
This is a vast country.
we tend to travel a lot. So
It's hard
always
to
like to be ready.
verify sightings of these creatures of sorts. Y'all said y'all spotted it near Driscoll first, so we've sent people to Driscoll to investigate to see if anyone saw it. And through the surrounding regions, these things take time.
Or
So we'll notify you when we finish this investigation.
Know anybody that can put my leg back on? That's under my breath. We've already been down this road.
Yeah. Well, did you? You see, you didn't ask him that?
No, I was
Okay.
under. I was like a
Okay.
mumble under my breath. Because we already know we went to him.
Already asked
Yeah, y'all
him?
did
Yeah, we
talk about
remember.
it.
I asked him.
Yeah.
He sent me
You-
to the church. Church sent me with
Yeah,
we've been
her.
through
That's true. Yep. That was the whole thing.
Yeah.
They said it's really expensive.
You were lying up too.
Yeah.
You were laying up next. room next to me.
Yep, good times.
Yep.
On to the.
You wanted to check out that mine, didn't you?
I'd like to.
Is there any jobs for a mine nearby town?
No.
What's up?
Alright.
There's the only mines near town are active and operated on by the Thorley family.
There's
no
supposedly
problems with those.
one nearby.
No, it's not near here.
Oh, it's not.
This is the nearest town to it, but it's
It's a couple
days.
days.
north.
Oh,
It's on the edge
okay.
of the mountain.
Okay,
Yeah,
gotcha,
it's
never
like
mind.
days north of town.
Yeah.
Never mind.
But I mean, if you're looking to become a miner, I mean, it's not glamorous work. It seems a bit beneath you guys.
Jeez,
So,
just a little.
but if you ever wanted to experience life as a
don't.
common man,
I really don't.
I wouldn't recommend it.
Doesn't seem fun.
More on the ownership side of
This
mining.
is why we
business.
live the lives we live. You just made 8,500 gold for a few days' work.
That's true.
A lot of blood.
A lot of blood.
Yeah, it's the
Yeah.
Temple of Lara.
Yes, that
Or
blood
see
money
Douglas, the fucking dog.
feels a bit nicer in the pocket.
That's right. We do have blood diamonds. We can go sell. But we should go. We'll be seeing you.
Goodbye.
We'll go to a jeweler.
Go to a jeweler. Oh yeah. Don't need to click on my town because none of that fucking shit saved with the shop owners. I stayed up so late last night doing work too.
Oh, it's the thought that counts.
Fuck you.
No, it's the execute.
Y'all don't appreciate what I do for you anyway. You pieces of
That's
shit.
not true.
Bunch of ingrates.
True. I appreciate it.
Right. We're in
Jeweler.
Thorley. Yeah, we're in Thorley.
You're in Thorley. The magic shop is the Elder Talisman.
Yep.
Oh, that's the bad bit too, ain't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's the one that's got
That's-
the real cool shit. in it
That's
that
the
we can't
your
afford.
paradise.
Yeah, yeah. But we need to task him, finding some stuff.
Do y'all want side cash or anything?
Eh,
I think
I'm
I've
fine.
got a little bit.
How are we looking on potions?
Yeah, I have.
ooh.
Before we
that
head
one?
there, we might need to get some potions.
Yeah, that one.
I've got one greater and one regular potion.
Two regulars and one.
That's what I got.
Okay, so you're where you headed to a jeweler?
Yeah.
Okay.
Pop some boys.
Searching around for a little while, you're able to find a shop that specializes in jewelry. It's run by not that name.
What is it?
No,
Tell us.
no.
Yes.
No,
True.
it's run by Delphine Lily. God, that was why is that on there? Oh
What
my
was
god,
it?
no, I'm not doing that right now.
Was it racist?
No, it's not racist. I just want to keep doing this and not break for 15 minutes to laugh. Delphine Lily. It's already affecting me, damn it.
Oh, you got it.
So, what are you trying to sell these diamonds?
Yes.
You had 6 diamonds that were worth 300 a piece. What was that, 1,800? So, just offering the diamonds up, she looks over them. I can give you 1,800 for these diamonds. Good. All right. She takes them and she walks in the back, and after about 5 minutes or so, she comes out with like a little chest that, like, it's like, you know, I don't know how to describe it. It's a little box, with a little chest lid. It's got a nice little lock on it. Yeah, it's a literal miniature treasure chest that she pushes over to you. It's almost fucking bedazzled on it. She pushes it forward.
We can sell the chest now.
Yeah.
It is a nice chest.
Find a bank.
Yeah, y'all are starting to load up on coin. Losing that bag of holding would be devastating.
Probably.
Mm-hmm.
We go through gold like it's
Well, we can't take it to
Water,
fucking
too.
Sable's
We
bank.
cannot take it to Sable's bank.
Unless it's insured.
Yeah, but how insured is it?
Do you trust the government?
no. Y'all just want to split the
Are the government.
I just want to split the 1800 then. So, hey, you sure y'all just take 600 apiece?
That's fine. Little
Take
walking
600.
around.
I won't put any in mine. In case we get split up or something, you have.
Little walking around, cash.
Alright, so you sold the diamonds.
Old daddy's money.
Split your
cash.
cash up. Now what? What you looking for?
Investing.
Investing.
Stocks.
Yeah. Let's talk about the mine.
It's just a potion shop is it?
I guess if you want to start investing, I'll have to get a little more detailed on the economy in the game. Which we could do, I guess, but
I want to invest in hookers and blackjack.
okay, yeah, that's a
I mean,
solid
honestly,
investment.
this magic shop guy, he seems to have his shit together.
That's true. We could support him.
I mean,
But
For
I mean,
us.
yeah, he's got a lot more than we're able to give him.
Yeah.
Yeah. So aside from investments and we like to start a contest where people come and pitch ideas to you and you can choose to put them or not.
For that reason, I'm out.
it's a potion shop. That's
Potion shop?
yeah. Just try to get some potions before we head out. So we're gonna come finish off these mine shit.
I was watching Letterkenny and they just had their spoof episode of that.
Dude, they're so funny.
God dang it.
Yeah, these mines, I think, are just a couple of days north below the mountains.
Oh, my potion shop.
I should probably do some reading.
What?
Well, there was rumor that there was a white dragon in that area, wasn't there?
Oh yeah, not Emmett. Emmett was the guy we killed that you burnt his house.
Yeah.
down. That was
Right.
Emmett.
Do we know anything about white dragons?
I think we should do some research.
It's in the mountains. We're going under the mountain.
Right, but what if we happen to go in the mountains and it connects to a cave where he lives in?
And we kill him.
That's why we should do
Right.
some research.
Research on how to kill a dragon?
No, just what's known, what's not known, what we could expect, that
Deadly.
sort of thing.
We'll get a contract before.
Probably.
If we see a dragon, we
I hate
run.
to do that for nothing.
Right. No good deed goes unpunished. Yeah, let's go talk to the Federation.
It just
The
came
Federation
from there.
doesn't have the contract out. We may have to talk to the corporation.
Go to the corporation, and they offered us like 2 gold to kill it. That was the highest level. What was? It was like
I don't even remember.
it was like the it
It
was
might have
like
been 10,000. Might have been full amount.
yeah.
I think it was 10,000.
Yeah, it was definitely the whole amount at
My
least.
fucking shit up.
Yeah, I was just looking to see if you were. Just don't move your foot towards me and you're good.
So, Potion Shop, Federation,
off to
come on.
the mine.
Potion shop federation off to the mines.
It would be
Break.
the Federation on this.
Closest to the
And
mountains.
if there's
They might know
rumors
something
all
about
the way
it.
out there, then they ought to know about it.
Yeah.
See if this map or shit. Oh, yeah.
I think the sunshine fucking crazy.
I'm trying to get you to move it towards me. Huh?
Was there anything else at this
Stinks?
the magic shop in town you wanted to get a hold of, Draven?
It was a rogue's gambit.
What?
Was there anything at this magic shop you were interested in?
Yes. Mordenkainen's Faithful Hound.
Yeah.
There was that. At Stable, there was Haste. And I think that was it as far as what we were kind of putting a pin in. But outside of that, I don't know.
I did like that.
That cloak was nice. I think he had some boots too. Or was that Sable?
That was Sable.
I think
That was the
Sable.
Phoenix Feather, I think.
Yeah. That was kind of a dick.
Yeah, maybe
That's what we
buy
need
his
to do.
shop.
No, yeah. If we ever retire, we're gonna build a building right next door. We're gonna-
Just undercut him on everything.
yes,
Yes.
because then you can write your own scrolls.
That's true.
We can sell my like peg leg sign. Be like adventurer Azur Azul. His leg was cut off by the piece of shit bastard with the whip. What's his name? Art something.
What are you talking about?
The head dude of that cult.
You know,
Armand.
Armand, yeah.
Armand.
at some point, we probably ought to go back and check in on Delwyn.
Armand leg off.
Yeah, I figured after we do these mines, we need to check them. Tell them to go take over that campment we just left and have their location too. When you get ready to burn down Thorley, you got a place to stay. 'Cause
Alright,
we're taking down Thorley.
Find a shop
taking
called
out Thorley?
Simple
There's another one
Solutions.
You gotta be careful, because if they get too powerful, then they're gonna be our problem. Of course, that would make money for us.
You have the ruins.
What?
G'day, sir.
Right.
Yeah.
We're sitting around drinking.
You're just drinking all the potions in this guy's
Yeah,
shop.
we're just testing it.
Get out of here!
Welcome to my shop, Simple Solutions. Solution to all your problems.
You high.
My name
my
is my name is Hilton. What might you be interested in today? I have elixirs, potions.
Mainly we're here for some healing potions. Definitely would
got
like to
healing
check out the
potions.
inventory.
Yeah, just a rundown there.
Well, I've got 2 potions of greater healing.
That
I got 4 potions of healing. I have 5 potions of superior healing. I have a potion of vitality, a potion of water breathing, a potion of resistance against lightning element, potion of longevity, potion of heroism, potion of growth, a potion that allows you to breathe fire, an elixir of health, and a potion of clairvoyance.
They sound absurd.
Okay.
How much to buy the lot?
How much to buy the
What?
lot?
No, we're not doing that, sir. Don't worry about that.
Don't worry about that.
No.
Oh, what are they?
Uh,
It would be pricey.
so just your healing potions. Your 11 healing potions.
Water breathing.
Problem with that is
Up others later. And alter some.
I can learn to understand you much better if I can get familiar
I
with the
didn't
way
say
you
anything, bitch.
Did you understand that?
Technology. So she had 4 regular healing potions. Those are 50 apiece.
No.
She had 2 graders.
Those 150.
50 times 4 plus. Yeah, those are 150, so that's another 300. And she had 5 of superior healing, which are 450 apiece. That's another 2,250. Yeah, that's 2,750 for those. The potion of
Put in the water breathing.
water breathing is 180.
Heroism.
Heroism is 200.
What is vitality?
The potion of vitality gives you. If you drink it, it removes any exhaustion and cures any disease or poison affecting you. For the next 24 hours, you regain the maximum number of hit points for any hit die you spend. That is expensive. It is vitality. That is 1,200. Throwing that on top of it would be 4,330.
We're gonna need all those potions. We're gonna be able to short rest it. We'll just pound some potions.
Lot aside. I think I could maybe get this lot off your hands for 3,800.
38. Persuasion. Yeah. 10. 3,800. No. It's the lowest I could go for you is 4,000.
1,000? Maybe that vitality is just out of our reach.
Fair
Maybe
enough.
just the healing and the heroism.
Water breathing.
Water breathing.
Okay, so all of it minus the vitality, which was 1,200. Yeah, so 3,130.
And 2,850 be acceptable.
Sorry. How much?
2,850.
850. Make a persuasion roll as you haggle.
26.
26. With the promise of more frequent business, I can do that.
A great shop here.
Yes. I try to be diverse in what I brew, what I prepare.
We are always looking for a place that stocks heavily on the health potion.
Absolutely. So again, with the promise of future business, I will give you this discount.
Appreciate it very much.
She sets all these potions down for you. It's all exchange gold. Wonderful roll. Simple Solutions. Run by Hilton. The name that popped up was Hyman.
Oh god. Yeah, you get water breathing.
Okay.
Alright. I'm gonna take greater and 2 healing.
I'll take 1 superior.
I was gonna give Haley gets 2 superiors. Got that?
Dude, what?
2 superiors.
Okay.
Rowdy, you want 2 superiors. Rowdy get 2 superior.
I mean, at that point, that'll
you
put
are
me
there.
at 3 because I already have my 1 superior still.
Get what, 1 superior?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, you get 2. You get 2 superior. So we're out of superior. And now we have 1 greater and 2 healing left.
Give Rowdy the greater. I'll take the 2 regular.
Because I still have 1 healing and 2 salves.
Okay, so you get
Yeah, just 1.
All right.
you use these graders.
Just one.
Oh, you get 1 greater. Want 2 regular? Yeah. Okay. I get 1 of each because I already have.
Someone's getting their ass beat.
So after sorting all that out, where are you going? Back to the Federation?
What was the other one? Heroism?
Yeah, do you want that one?
Yeah, I'll go.
All right, so you make your way back to the Federation.
We're going back there for?
Talk about
See
the
if there's a bounty on the white dragon.
You make your way back there. Again, several adventurers. You see a group getting paid out as they leave, and they look scarred up but happy as they're shouting and yelling about going to celebrate at the nearby tavern. Brock looks up. He's like, "Oh, hey, y'all are back already."
Yes. We were thinking about headed towards the mountains, and we've heard that there possibly be a dragon up there.
Yes, there are rumors of a dragon that resides there. We've heard some talk about it. Some have sought it out. The ones that sought it out have not returned. So it seems to add some validity. Wow, I stumbled over that word. Validity to the claims.
Is there a contract for it?
There's not one currently written up, but if
Not saying that we're going to go out of our way to fight the bloody thing, but just in case we do cross path and,
well, if you slay it, if it does exist, you can send word, and something like that, we would
we need to bring back an eye or something.
that, or with something like that, we would want to verify it physically. Again, like tracking down these the claim of the fiendish creature you spoke of. It's been hard enough to send out and verify these claims. It takes time. With that, perhaps are you capable of sending the spell? Are you familiar?
Not me. I am familiar with the spell, but I don't know it.
Okay.
You had a spell scroll?
Well, stay here, and in a few hours I will have someone come by and teach you the spell.
Alright.
When this happens and you come across this, send word, and we'll try to get someone to you as quickly as we can.
Sounds good.
Yes, because with something like that, we would want to get there quickly, and because the age of the dragon is important in terms of payout, and
That's true, and there's many resources that you could gain from a dragon.
absolutely. But it would be quite lucrative.
Alright.
I can tell you that much. Slaying a dragon is no easy feat. There's not many alive that can say they've done it.
That's why we didn't want to go out of our way to go after it, but if we ran into it, then,
Well, you killed 72. fearsome warriors.
Right, but they don't breathe fire or ice or
But
death.
72 swords is not an easy thing to overcome.
Right, but they don't have razor sharp teeth and
Oh, well,
weigh the
swords are
same as
quite
a
sharp.
house.
You didn't come back in one piece.
I mean,
That's
You
right.
left
too.
there either.
4 versus 72. It's just absolutely
It was-
I
incredible.
know it's hard to.
It was 8. It was 8.
It was 8 for a while.
We brought one back.
That's me busting y'all's
I
balls.
know.
It's not him.
I know.
Oh, I hope that doesn't bite us in the ass.
The 6
So
give or take,
impressive.
were pretty weak.
We took on
Small
a
army.
small company.
Militia.
Yeah.
60 of them only hit twice.
Oh shit.
I did. Just fuck that burning hands.
Reduce the dragon. Oh my god. All right. So, but yes, if you were able to slay it, it would be quite impressive.
Well, we tend to be impressive, so
Well, that's certainly been true so far.
we'll do our best to not die.
Yes.
We don't need another fucking painting.
That would be a loss for the Federation as a whole, I think, if your
Nice.
company here died.
I think our reputation would be spreading too fast now, would you?
Well, I think,
The element of surprise is
say within the Federation itself, here at least, your feats of defeating this cult is quite impressive. 4 versus 72 is
We did
just amazing.
jack up
It's
our
legendary.
last one of our
Yes, indeed.
biggest federation we had. We didn't succeed.
Yeah, y'all did fail the powder. Yeah.
We
So our
just never
reputa-
found.
Y'all
it.
actually stole the powder.
Our reputation was pretty bad there for a little bit. now we bring in another brigade and they come back dead, so still pretty sketchy.
yeah, all that was in Driscoll. They don't trust us. This is Thorley.
Yeah, this is Thor. This is a different town. Hasn't been long enough for greater word to spread like that.
One town's gonna be like, these guys suck, and the other one's gonna be like, what are you talking about? They slayed 37 guys or 60
They killed
guys.
72
Yeah.
warriors. By
Are you sure
themselves.
we're talking about the same guy?
But yeah, so you head out that way. If anyone could slay the beast, well,
Right.
yeah.
We seen you.
Well, are you gonna stick around?
Right. Yes. I'm gonna. You play chess.
I dabble a bit.
Would you like to
Right,
play while we wait?
There's a bar here at the Federation.
Sure. There's not a
What our whistle?
tavern in here per se, but there's one not too far. It's just across the street, down a few buildings.
Everyone will be over there.
That's where most of the
All right. I'll come get you.
members go after they return.
Go mingle some of them.
And I'm gonna
meet some of
stay
the fellas.
here and
Alright.
play with chess.
All right. So as
Play
you
him
wait,
with chess.
give me your intelligence roll. Let me pull up this guy's stat. 15.
13. He beats me.
Oh wow. So this goes back and forth for a while. You know, your dragon chess. It's fucking 3-layer chessboard. Surprisingly, he manages the best. You know.
Bravo.
Yes. I'm not the best ever, but strategy suits me.
Seems to do.
Learned a few tricks. I dabble.
You know in your own mind that you didn't play your best game.
Yeah.
but
But I'm gonna, bump up
Tried a new strategy.
Yeah. Yeah, you tried a new play, an aggressive play, and it failed.
Well, we can keep playing until.
All right. And after a little while,
Until you win.
yeah, until you
Not leaving her.
Yeah, you can play one more game.
All right.
Oh, actually, 17
You beat me.
again. It was a good try, Draven.
I'm not, but it's still not good.
You're young. You're young.
Yeah.
He's a no. I've been playing for a few hundred years. You know,
I can tell. It's really the experience.
with
yeah.
time, I think your strategy will get there.
Go ahead, mind
appreciate
out.
that.
You're very skilled.
Draven's pretty good. Mind if I try my hand?
Go
You
ahead.
were at the bar.
He started to, and it's just me now.
Yeah. So in this time when they start playing, the other person,
Okay.
her name is Iola, sits you down and starts going over this spell.
23.
Oh yeah, we got 14 on that one.
Huh. I look at Draven.
So he goes up there, they play, and he just annihilates him. Like, wow, Nathaniel, impressive.
Yeah. Well, I got to watch your strategy. All the different.
Perhaps, I mean, like I said before, I'm not the best in the world. But, I'm used to a win-loss, about 1-to-1 ratio. Yeah, I was gonna say this is the first time I won 2 games in a row in maybe 50 years.
This guy human?
No, he's a gnome. Yeah.
I'm okay with.
Oh yeah, that's
letting
right.
that.
Because Thorley's on the.
Your score is, but...
What was this guy's name?
Oh,
Sending.
god damn it.
You said Glittergen, right?
Yeah,
Glittergen
but that's
and
the Driscoll
Driscoll
guy.
Yeah.
I was saying the wrong name. Damn it. Oh, he's a gnome now. Better, yeah. Winston Marvell. He is a human.
Got Winston
Oh,
Mardell
fuck all that.
under Temple of Where.
Well, he's old. He's a half elf now. That's good.
Old happy.
Look at that. Easy to fix retcon.
Could have been 70.
He just started growing.
Oh my god!
His body just starts
My
contorting.
bonitis!
His alter self went out.
Oh, hey, what's up? How's it going? Nothing weird happening here, huh?
I've been a human my whole life. Now the second half, I become elf.
It's just like he's a half elf, but literally like one half of him is human and elf. He's just
Yeah,
stitched
they have some
together.
gnomes, so it's just like hanging there.
His arms are getting pushed out by sticks. It's really 2 gnomes that live inside of him. Like fucking moving his arms around and shit. He's a fucking corpse with gentle repose cast on him every day. Okay, I got out of hand. So yeah, after a few hours and however much gold the materials cost for you to copy spells into your book, Rowdy.
25, no 50.
50. 25 if it's
Yeah.
abjuration. You go through those materials and, as y'all are sitting around playing chess and talking, you can see him, practicing the movements and whatnot, and eventually you get it. And you now know the sending spell.
Oh yeah.
And from here, you're going to another shop, or y'all going to start setting out north for the mine?
We'll stay the night and then.
Stay the night. You wake up in the morning, you gear up, and you head out north. We'll head north. We'll take our break here. And we'll come back on the journey north.
To Alaska, go north, the rush is on.
None of those are real places. In this world.
Up to the dragon.
Alright, guys, we'll be back in minutes of more than 2, but less than
30.
30. So, somewhere in there. Probably around 10 minutes or so.
Usually takes us about 12 or 15.
Sure.
We'll
be back.
Should I be concerned? And then he literally quotes his own fucking comment.
2 of us are back. Whew. Oh man. Dragon testicles is proof, huh? Yes, we are back.
Called Copper Crossing. Not great.
Yes. A hoo-ha. I don't know. Go in and get those ovaries, I guess. Bring me back the clitoris of the great dragon. Give me that bean.
Curtains.
Seen what? Okay, I'll take your word for it. Yes. We watched that together.
Can I have sex with Keanu Reeves in this?
It's cool. You see, they gave that guy that yelled out "You're breathtaking" to him. They gave him like a free collector's edition of the game.
Yeah, he said just donate to charity instead.
That's cool. You're breathtaking. No, you're breathtaking. You're all breathtaking. Dude, he's having like a big fucking resurgence right now.
Killing it right now.
That John Wick 3 was huge. He's in Cyberpunk. Everybody went fucking nuts. He's in the new Toy Story.
Really?
Yeah, he's in the new Toy Story. I was watching a video today of him, I guess, at the Toy Story premiere. They were like interviewing him, and it was like a good little interview. And then the chick interviewing, they were talking about how his career's blowing up right now, or everybody's loving him right now. And she's like, you've been dubbed the internet's boyfriend. He's like, I've been what? He's like, oh, I was unaware. It's pretty funny. I like his interviews because he's just like he seems like such a genuine dude. Yeah. He like seems like he was like pretty uncomfortable with all like the praise at the E3 thing too. Like that's why it was just like a really, I don't know. That's what made it so good, was that it was a real genuine moment. He's like, all right guys, I gotta get through this. Like, yeah. That's what all the stories about him are too, But I read an article saying like the Microsoft guys were telling him, it's like, dude, this isn't like a normal corporate event that you might do. Like, these people are gonna go fucking nuts when you walk out there. And he's like, oh yeah, that's cool. And then he came back and he's just like, wow. Like, just fucking blown away by it. Anyways, back to the game. Y'all weren't back yet, James. I was like, hey, 2 of us are back. Anyhow, the 2 people Nate really cares about. He messages me all the time and tells me how much he hates all of you 3. Yeah. He was like, man, Haley and Drew are really my favorites, and fuck the other guys. Yep. That's what he always says.
He appreciates his music.
Yeah, but that's a fictional character. Anyways, back to the game. Y'all want to head north, or are y'all going to the tavern, or
Going to the mine.
We're going to get our horses.
The Old Town Road.
you stop that? You take 10 psychic damage. Ooh, where's my map?
Oh gosh.
Gosh, Mickey.
I've been thinking.
I lost my map.
Where's my money?
Okay, so you've got 2 options for this venture north, or 3 options really. You can either A, leave the city, get off the road, turn north, but you'll have to ford the river. And this is like a major river. Not going to be an easy task. You can take the road all the way to the point where it turns north and you can go across the bridge. Or you could get a vessel of some sort and sail up the coastline and then across the smaller river that runs near the base of the mountain.
How long is it?
You
write down water breathing?
The trip to the
Yeah.
bridge would be
Is there any way you could pull up the map on this?
yeah, you'd have to plug in the TV though.
Okay. Just so we can get a visual.
Touch anything. That's fine. If you touch me, you don't. I know. Touch something.
Mm-hmm.
How could you see it? Visible.
Red light confused me.
So what are we gonna do here? I can fly
Yeah, what's
for
wrong
2
with the
hours.
bridge?
How? I guess we would have no idea how wide this.
No HDMI connect.
No, it's definitely off.
That's fine though. We'll fix it when we. Oh,
Whoa.
still where you belong.
Move it down. Oh, yep, there.
Hey, I thought I grabbed it. God damn it. It's like flying a spaceship.
Upside down.
It's upside down? Well, fuck.
We need to go.
Guide me to the rotate button.
There you are.
Ooh,
Oh.
once more.
There you go.
Okay, so I'll just get up here. Back. The shows. That's the.
So we're headed to Cloud Peaks.
West.
No, we're here. You go that
Yeah,
way.
the other one. That one, yeah.
Alright, yeah, so here's this will be about 3 up and over, you know the map in this.
Okay.
So it sounds like going by horse. Up the bridge.
3.5,
And
3
go by Blackmore.
over another few days. So you're looking at 7 8 days. Area where the
What?
mine is in these foothills.
They said something.
You could sail up the coastline. Little over here. That would probably take you about maybe. Going up here. Maybe 5 days.
We all just take
I'm not proficient in sea travel time.
Or you can go across the
Farms are people that look.
There's some small villages and stuff that you
Could check out. But see what's there.
We take the road, and if we run into anybody that can point us in the direction of a ferry,
Yeah.
we may cut some time off. If not, just plan for the bridge.
Sounds good.
He's decided.
Grizzly's right on the river, right? I wonder if they have a ferry.
Side of that.
Just need to get dropped off on the other side.
There we go. Yep, could certainly across the river here.
Inquire about that.
Perhaps you should.
And
You shan't.
yeah, we'll look around. We'll ask around.
It's a good idea.
And
Save you
added,
some
don't
time.
forget the horses. This. All
Plus
those
some
in the
horses
horses.
across. We're already at the Federation.
Go back for the third time today.
Do you go back to the Federation?
just Winston. Mardell.
Winston Marvell. Marvell.
I did D.
Mardell, like the Bible store. Back again.
Yes, yes.
His form finally settles on half elf.
Trying to get
A
across the
misclick.
river. How can we get across this river?
Well, you could swim.
Have any ferry
Not a good idea.
services?
Well, there's one ferry you could take. Man in a black cloak and a scythe. I kid. Take you down the river Styx.
Don't want to be meeting that one yet.
Ah. Well, then perhaps you could just try a normal ferry. God damn it, that was such a stupid joke. But I cracked myself up.
Good one, Winston.
Yeah. Yes, Winston made that joke. I did. I'm Winston.
way to stay in character.
I am Winston. Yes. So, yeah. You could go down to the. Sorry. This day's been strange for me. My bones ache.
Well, through quite a transformation.
I'm just feeling a bit under the weather. But anyways, yes, if you go down to the docks, you could, I'm sure, find a vessel to take you across. No?
Okay.
And go over there. I'm sure any vessel would willingly take you just up the river. It's not far.
We'll give it a shot.
All right. You make your way to the docks. The docks. Oh, no reaction. All right. It's a bustling area. There are several smaller, like keel boats docked in here. You can see off in the distance, a little further out, these larger ships that are anchored in the bay there. Walking around this area, you're starting to see more of the Triton population, which I will describe to you. You have not seen Tritons before. The Great Triton of Tritonsville.
Triton.
Triton, yeah. But yeah, so they're blue skinned. They have like varying shades of like green hair. Most of them wear, they'll wear tunics and stuff that generally cut off around here. They don't wear boots or anything. You can see their feet are exposed. They have these large like fins on their calves. You notice their hands and toes are webbed. They have gills on their necks. Most of them you see are roughly average about 5 foot tall. Taller ones being in the 5'5", maybe is the tallest one you see. There's not a lot of them, but just looking at the population in this docks area, you would feel like maybe there's a lot more than there are. They're overrepresented in this area for sure. Yeah, so it's a lot of coming and going, cargo being carried around on small carts and dollies, ships loading up. There's a lot of yelling and whatnot coming from the ships as people are barking orders and making repairs and the like. It's a very bustling place of commerce.
Grab one of them first, talk. I see.
Grab it.
Hey, is there a dock master around?
Points over one of the docks. You see, man, he's wearing much finer clothing. He definitely looks like a city official of sorts. That's him there.
Awesome. Thank you for your time. Walk over to the dock.
Right, you walk over to the dock master.
Hello, good sir.
Good day.
Wonder if you might help me with a bit of information. We're looking for a ferry to cross the river.
A ferry to cross the river.
Across the river?
Across the river ferry.
Across the river ferry.
Ferry across the river.
Us and
Indeed,
our horses.
You and your
Horses can be in the back.
Just hearing my leg hit the
You
ground.
take 10 psychic damage. From here on out, any Old Town Road reference will result in actual psychic damage.
Would hate to have to take that new city road.
That counts.
Don't know what you speak of.
You bastards. Anyways,
Looking to, I'm gonna get us across the river.
across the river ferry. You and your horses. How many horses? Your horse named Lamborghini. That's an interesting name.
Four horses.
How did you
4
come about
people.
such a name?
I met this.
It's pasta, I believe.
Pasta.
Lamborghini. It's pasta, isn't it?
It was some.
It's tortellini.
He really likes lambs.
Like lamb.
This is greasy gnome I met one time.
That's quite offensive.
He worked in food.
Oh.
It's a funny name. So.
Is he perhaps a friar?
He was. Friar Lamborghini.
Friar Lamborghini. Ah. Well, interesting. Anyways. So, your horse Lamborghini, that is it? Just one horse? Ferrari.
Martin?
Aston Martin. And What's the fourth horse's name?
Chevy.
Chevy. Well, he just seems like a lower quality horse than the others.
Porsche.
Really the funniest one, though. Really try to chase Chevy. Quite a challenge.
I'm saying he's racist.
Make a game of it. Call it the Chevy Chase.
Ah. You're full of such interesting and pointless stories. Anyways, you can meet, for the ferry, you can go meet, this man, Van. He's down by the river.
God damn it.
What a queer name, Van.
It's a pretty normal name.
Is it?
Yeah.
Where does it come from?
Around here are quite
The-
barley.
The douche.
Does he make good decisions in life?
I would say he made a series of poor decisions that led him to run a respectable ferry business down by the
That
river.
portly man dancing around.
Well, he was a bard in his time. He's settled down now.
Alright, so that ferry.
So yeah, go meet Van down by the river.
What is how about me identify him?
Big man in a little coat.
Yes, exactly. You know him. He wears a coat that's much too small for him. Yes, that's where you can find him and his companion. Spade. Anyways, yes, go to the river. You'll meet Van and his friend Spade Deerte. And that was the pop culture hour. Now, moving on with the game.
I wasn't digging into it, but I got fucking reeled into.
Black Cloak in the Sun sounds like a hardworking man.
Gosh.
All right. Moving on. Are you going to...
The van by the river.
Oh, the man. Van.
Find the man
Man
van
van.
down by the river.
The man.
Man named Van down by the river.
Yep. All right, so you take your horses and you go to the
Old Town Road.
things I mark it up.
No.
That wasn't even clever.
We're going to meet a man named Van.
That'd be Bush.
I know. I know.
All right. You go take your horses to this location on the river that you were told of. There you see a small dock with a ferry next to it. There is a small hut that's by here. It's about 10 by 10 or so, and it's kind of rounded off on both sides. There's a door on the right side of it. As you walk around to the other side, there's a door on the left side, both near the front portion of it. And then in the middle, there is a sliding door.
Okay. Hello.
The sliding door opens.
We just took a break, Drew. We
I
can't
know,
take
and
another
I'm
break.
broken from all these stupid references.
Are you Van? Is this your caravan? Here by the river.
I'm sorry. I was thinking about doing a Chris Farley
I know you were,
impression.
I know, that's why.
And I'm just gonna back out of it because it just won't be good. Yes. This man opens it up. He's a chubbier guy, and his
Portly
coat is a
man.
little too small. So he comes walking out. I won't.
How much to get us past this river here?
Yes, way to get us on track. 4 horses for people,
Boy, he can count.
10 gold.
Gold? When can we set off?
Now, if you'd like. Later, if you'd like. Tomorrow, if you'd like.
Go
I think we're ready now.
Just can't do yesterday.
I'm ready to get on this ferry.
Huh? Step on the ferry.
Step on the ferry.
He pushes it off, and you drift into the ocean and die. I'm just kidding. You all load up on the ferry. He gets on it. It's a really long oar.
Like how we decided on road and then we went to ferry.
Yes. Let's take the ferry to avoid references. Oh god, there's people watching us. Sorry. We just got off of a big shit show of pop culture. Alright, so y'all cross the ferry. And the waters are rough. It's a pretty wide river. Let's say I'm trying to think of how wide the Mississippi is. But it's equivalent.
See the other side from one.
Yeah, from one shore to the other, you can see the other side, but it's a ways over. But
Wider than 11 miles.
oh shit, okay, it's not quite that wide. I guess from her. Is it really that wide?
This river
Jesus
is
Christ.
between 20 and 30 feet wide. The narrowest stretches. The widest part can be found at Lake Winnebagochish near
Oh,
Benham,
goodness.
Minnesota, where it is wider than 11 miles.
Yeah,
Oh, that's the
there's-
widest
There's
part.
parts where you
Okay.
can't see.
But the
That's pretty
narrowest is
crazy.
20 to 30 feet.
I was thinking more along the lines of the bridge that's in Memphis.
I was trying to think of something.
Yeah,
if it, brother, where
I think
our
it's
outpost.
Memphis. Yeah, it's a big river. Caught about that.
I mean, how big is this town?
Oh, Thorley's the biggest town there is. Yeah, it's a massive river, yeah. Anyways, moving on. Eventually you make it across. It's rough going. And, you end up a little closer to the sea than you started. But you make it safely. Van successfully brought you to the other side. You pay him 10 gold. He bids you farewell as you embark on your journey north.
We put on our matte black hats.
No, you don't. Another 10 cycles. You're gonna kill your character by making jokes about Old Town Road.
Get on out of here. Come on, Aston Martin.
As y'all begin riding northward. Good God. Wow, we made it through it.
So there's no road.
No, this is like a
We don't need
plain
roads where
area.
we're going.
Oh, like it's.
We're just gonna.
It's 30 now.
I guess we're just gonna follow this coastline.
I'd say y'all are like
We could go diagonal.
We'll just go
Yeah, I mean,
north.
it might make sense. Try to go straight north as we can, and then cut across east, lost or pass it.
right. That's true. So, who wants to give me a survival check to navigate?
Outlander background.
You get us lost last time.
Cut us off the mountain. Then.
22.
22. All right.
Or was that Bane that got us lost?
Both.
Wow. All right. 22. You begin traveling northward. You feel like you got a pretty good idea of the directions here based on the journal that detailed the locations. Lock down your positioning down to the exact latitude and longitude. But anyways, you head north. You travel.
This
You can't read. You are an excellent navigator.
Sun was in the perfect spot, I think.
Need some like traveling music.
Such a natural train sound.
Yes, that was the train. Anyways, all right, going north, riding. Dig it. You travel the first day. It's uneventful. See birds flying, critters critting. But relatively uneventful. Oh god, once I get into like making jokes, I can't stop, you know. It's a curse. I blame you.
Me? Well, what did I do?
Yep, you and your Old Town Road jokes.
They were slight at best.
Yeah. All right, but first day of travel goes uneventful. It's
We lost all our viewers.
yeah, we did. There's still 3. We had like 7. I was like, ugh, sorry. I don't ever pay attention to it.
Probably for the best.
Oh yeah. But you know, we were fucking around, and I was like, oh god damn it, people are watching us. This is not good. Anyways,
We can only perform for Nate Dogg.
only Nate Dogg. Nate Dogg is the only one that gets to watch the game. Anytime anyone else comes in, we just turn it off.
Mutiny.
Mutiny. All right, so the first day goes fine. You make your way. You start setting up your camp, bedding down for the evening. You just want to go sleep.
Tiny hut.
Tiny hut. Spell slot or ritual? Begin the ritual for tiny hut. As he's doing that, what are y'all doing?
Are there any like sporadic trees in these plains?
Are there? Say that again.
Like trees, sporadic trees.
Yeah. There's
Put it along.
sporadic.
The closest one that are
Trees,
camp
little
is
bushes.
near. I'll kind of make a corral for the horses. I'll tie them off with a length of rope.
Okay.
And graze for a little bit and tied to the tree.
All right. Sounds good. Give me a knot tying check.
Nice.
My
29.
29. Good God.
My bubble is clear.
All of my
Your
good rolls are
bubble
gone.
is clear. All right. What are you doing? Azul.
Chilling. Probably just getting my bedding out, and
Rubbing an
takes me
ointment on your
twice as
nub.
long now.
Yeah.
Go on.
Just chilling. All right. We got 2 people setting up camp. 2 people chilling.
Getting my bedroll.
Yeah. All right. So you set up. You get ready to bed down for the
Pitching
night.
in my-
You put your stuff inside of the tiny hut that is clear. Are y'all taking watch, or just
Yeah, I'm
gonna
gonna take a
sleep
watch.
within the tiny hut?
I'm gonna take a watch.
Bird's watching.
Birds watching.
Bird is a watching.
I'm gonna take first watch like I normally do.
The
And
bird is a watching. Don't come and knock it.
Exactly.
holy shit!
Yeah, I thought it was a good one too. Thanks, man. Who's taking the first watch? You. What is your perception?
16.
16. That is good. So you look out amongst this plains area as the sun is beginning to set. The sky is turning from that blue to the oranges and pinks are in the horizon as the sun begins to drop below the horizon. By the time your watch is over, the sun completely sets. Moon is shining bright. Okay. 24. Okay. Sorry, I really need to check something. What the fucking I had other notes written. Okay, it's on this page. Damn it. Do y'all remember how long it's been since you fought the what was that guy's name? The fucking stupid superhero guy.
Phantom?
The Phantom and Captain Claw.
Reverence.
It's been a while, right?
It was the first one.
Few 10-day for sure.
Yeah.
Not soon enough yet, Drew.
Has it been 10 days, do you think?
Yeah, I think so at least.
I think so.
We killed all but one, didn't we?
Yep.
We killed the Phantom, killed
So-
the...
As this full moon. One person was. So you begin your watch, and the moon begins
We had that potion of utility we had.
to rise.
Not feeling too.
You're the only one
Your
awake.
companions are asleep. You,
It's wet.
yeah.
What's going on?
As you feel your arms, your bones, they hurt. You can feel as if
My half elf.
as you begin screaming, as your fingers begin to get longer and wider, and your fingernails grow out and they turn into these black claws. As you're watching this happen, and then soon enough, you lose control.
I think you tiny hutted.
Good thing you're outside.
Did we wake up when he screamed?
Make perception checks.
Just talking about this.
Really?
I'm talking about whenever I was about being a werewolf in the...
13.
Mine's natural 20. I don't know what my plus is.
8.
Let's see.
So y'all,
21.
you wake up. You wake up. As you wake up, there's this large, hulking bear standing over you all.
We didn't
Go outside of it to watch, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But you can still enter it.
I can
Yeah,
enter.
that's what I say.
Oh.
Yeah, that's
I
what
was
I'm
gonna say we didn't wake up to his mid transformation, just full transformation.
You wake up with a giant bear standing over
Right.
you. You guys fireball at it? Okay.
I'm still
Well,
asleep,
hold
right?
on, I'm gonna wait
Rolled an
and
8.
see if it's like gonna come towards me.
It's standing over you.
And I don't think I can shoot outside the tiny hut.
No, it's inside the tiny hut.
Inside the
Oh,
tiny-
And
it's
it's
inside.
standing over you.
Oh.
I'm still asleep, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna wake him up.
Right. Yeah. Well,
Give him a fucking elbow or some shit.
Motherfucker's about to die.
So as you look up and see this, it begins to bring its paws down toward you.
You know this was happening?
I had no idea. I totally forgot about it.
You're the one that got bit by the gnolls, all cracking up and shit. Got your whole magic book thing.
Sorry, homie. I put you down like a sick dog. As far as we
Reroll an intelligence.
I'm not fucking dying to
I
no
can't
bear.
I can't say nothing. We had a potion that could have maybe helped, but we put it back.
Did not even think about it when after it happened.
I didn't say put it back.
What?
I'm a quarter of the team. I didn't say nothing. I just looked at you.
Oops.
I did.
Mm.
I didn't. I only had like 300 worth of potion.
I didn't get all that, but I'm sending it to you.
There, you want me to just give you my phone?
Can you open it on
Yeah.
Messenger on your computer?
Facebook Messenger.
James is a fool.
James is gonna be fucking.
All right,
dead in a
so
little bit.
these paws are coming down towards you. So go ahead and roll 2 claw attacks and a bite.
And me?
Yeah.
I
7, 4 bites. Is it?
Okay. All right, so you see the stuff there? Okay, so roll. Since you rolled nat 20 on the bite, give me 4d10.
God damn it. That means I'm gonna be infected, you cuck.
I don't even have 10s over here. Anybody got any 10s?
And then after this, everyone roll initiative.
18.
18 damage. Alright, so you take 18 damage, Draven. This thing misses with 2 claws as it just digs into the dirt, but its teeth sink into your arm. Give me a Constitution saving throw.
$17.
17, okay. Alright. Initiative. $25, $20?
20.
Okay. You still like retain your stats. Okay. Draven, you were 20.
Mm-hmm.
What were you, Azur?
19.
Lilith?
Almost did.
9.
Bird is 16.
Okay. You're up, Mr. Bear.
Who was I just attacking?
Draven.
Everybody's within a 10 by 10 area, so
Alright.
you're just like in a fucking mad rage. Every time 2 claws and a bite.
For the claws,
It'll be
7. 26.
Hits.
19. And the bite, 26.
all 3 hit. And the dice in parentheses is what you roll.
I'm gonna use my shield just to throw up my ward. Take some of that.
Okay.
14
On
the bite,
14 piercing from the bite.
8. $11 for the first claw. 13 for the next.
So, that 25. So 25 from claws, 14 from bite. Give me a Constitution saving throw.
The bite didn't break through my ward though. The claw did. But
The 2 claws were first. The bite was
Okay.
last. He just said the bite damage first.
23.
23. Okay. All right, Draven. This massive bear is over you. It's bitten you twice and it's clawed you twice. What do you
First
do?
of all, I misty stepped the fuck away.
All right, so you misty step 30 feet away.
Because DiCaprio the shit out of him.
And then I move another 20 foot back.
Okay.
And then I will cast Dragon's Breath on the bird.
Okay.
That's
That's 2.
my same hit point.
What level is Dragon's Breath and what level is Misty Step?
Misty Step's level 2, Dragon's Breath is level 2.
Okay.
Actually, they're both bonus.
So you can only do one.
Yeah.
So you went 30 feet, you're 50
Yep.
feet away.
So I Misty Stepped, and then I will.
Same hit point.
No.
I'll do a.
You're in your form.
I'll do a hideous
I'll
laughter
message
on
you
him.
and tell you how many you have in this form. What?
Hideous laughter on him.
Okay.
Get my own.
Yeah, your stats stay the same, except your strength goes up.
And as these become necessary.
I'll tell you what you need.
12 for my save.
Fail.
Okay. What did you cast?
Hideous laughter.
Okay, so. A laughing. Is there.
Can I stand up and still be in striking distance? I'm laying down prone and it
Yeah,
knocks half.
you're all
my-
within
Okay.
a 10 by 10 area, so you can stand up and move to them.
And it's just no clothes on them, just a bear.
Right.
Okay.
Giant bear.
I'm gonna hit him with my sword twice. What the fuck? 11 and 17. To hit.
Both hit.
Oh yeah, tiny head's down since I moved out of it.
Your AC is different, so a lot of stuff's different. I don't want to just like send you the whole stat block right now.
12 damage.
12 damage.
Oh no, I'm in the second one. 10, so 22.
We give me a pen.
22 damage.
$22. Lilith or Bird, and then Lilith.
Bird's gonna. I guess, fly up.
Okay. Lilith.
I can't start it for myself. And away.
How far? 30 feet?
Full movement.
Okay. Which way? North, south, east, west? It's different.
Oh, you're just gonna.
Yeah, I'll tell you if it hits or not.
Alright.
You're 30 feet this way. Gotcha. Alright, make your wisdom save at the end of your turn.
16.
16.
16 passes.
So
I don't believe.
So you stop laughing, and that's at the end of your turn. So Draven,
Prone.
still prone.
Alright, bonus action. Now Dragon's Breath on the bird.
Okay.
And I'm gonna do a firebolt at him.
Okay.
17.
That hits.
Find my other die. 8.
8 damage. Azure.
Fucking bear lying down. Is that with advantage? Say something?
Say I'm prone. Did you roll disadvantage?
Oh yeah. Roll disadvantage real quick.
That's higher.
21 and 18.
Both hit.
16 damage. God damn. What the fuck?
Bird.
Bird is going to breathe fire.
Alright. So deck save
Dex save.
and deck save.
Can the bird get him out of it by shooting down? Like move in a position where he could just...
Actually, you know what? The bird flying up, he's gonna hit your dome.
My
Oh,
dome's
dome goes
gone.
away when you
Yeah.
step out. No, just shooting down, it's gonna hit both of them.
18 on my dex save, and would I still have evasion?
No, you don't have that.
18 on my dex save.
Okay, you pass.
I rolled a 2.
Right.
4.
Sorry. Didn't even think about it. Luckily it's low. 6.
Lilith.
Take half damage.
Yeah.
No, firebolt.
Firebolt. He's prone, so disadvantage.
Any bullet.
18.
18 to hit. That hits.
Six.
6 damage. It is now your turn, Mr. Bear.
I'll get up to my feet and like look around the closest person near me
Okay, Scissor.
there, and I'll just like pounce at him and do my 2 claws and a bite.
Okay.
First claw, 18 plus 7.
I'm cocooning.
Okay. So, 16 plus 7 hits. You roll all of them.
And 11 plus 7, 18.
That doesn't hit. Well, no, I wouldn't have time to put my shield up, so that hits.
And the bite, 4.
And you Tomb of Levistus.
Mhm.
So as these attacks come in, all the air, the moisture in the air freezes around you and creates this block of ice just around Azure as he like kind of like that.
Got bit by a copper.
And you start hitting against that.
Can't
How much HP does it have?
70 hit, so
Roll that
all.
damage.
Yeah, roll it all.
roll that beautiful beam. I ain't Pam.
Sorry.
14. 14. 28 from the claws. 18. Bite.
6.
All right.
18. Saving throws?
No, because he was tombed up.
Okay.
You're just hitting that big block of ice.
What about when I hit Rowdy?
Yeah, he's been making them. Draven.
I got scared as shit and it just happened. I'm like, oh shit, I can do this now?
Alright, I'm gonna
Fucker's hitting like a demon.
Shoot another firebolt at his ass.
All right.
Is he still on the ground?
No, he's standing.
Okay, he's standing. 11.
11, that hits.
I laid him out for a reason. I couldn't find him. 12.
Oh, damn it.
Mm-hmm. Azure.
I can't do nothing, and then my ice freezes away.
Okay. So it goes away at the end of your
I
turn?
have 0. Yep, I have 0.
Okay.
Every hit point.
Bird.
Bird's gonna move over and down so that he can just get him in it.
Okay. Okay.
Dex save.
Except
Melts away at the end of your next turn. So.
10. Yeah, 10.
Fail. Ooh, there we go. Running hot. 15.
Why are you so happy? We're fucking.
We can save him afterwards.
Lilith.
Firebolt again.
I don't know. It's him. That's why I'm burning his ass to the ground.
19 plus 9.
That hits.
Gotta do, right?
16.
For all I
16
know,
damage.
the bear-
And then it'll be your turn.
See, this block of ice isn't really doing anything, so I'll turn around and see if I see anyone
I don't
else.
have ice anymore.
Oh, it's not there anymore.
The ice
Okay.
is gone.
Take advantage of that.
Yeah, no, now you see my eyes wide open.
I'll do my 2 claw attacks. 5 to hit. 14 for the next one.
That misses.
Okay, and my bite is an 8. So just 1 claw attack
Alright.
for 8 damage.
Misses several times, but one of these claws manages to clip you.
Feeling pretty out of it. Taking a lot of damage.
Draven.
Firebolt. 20.
20 hits.
13.
13. Azure.
That's when I wish I
Looking
had.
pretty raggedy.
I wish I was smarter than I am. I'm putting my shield in front of me
Okay.
and 2 swords. 20 and 25.
Both hit.
6 plus 8.
14.
Puts me down.
As the bear drops.
What the fuck is this?
As it hits the ground, its form begins to shrink and shrivel, and after a moment, you see your friend Nate laying on the ground, bleeding out.
That's Nathaniel.
Death save.
Yes.
We should save him.
It should do.
No, you're.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm like,
The fight's over.
damn it, fucking Nate. I try to hurry up and get a potion out. And
I'll wait till he starts putting a potion in his mouth, and I'll start trying to tie up his hands real quick.
Okay. Make a sleight of hand check.
I'm gonna give him regular potions.
That was a good time for that.
2d4 plus 2.
So,
Natural 20. 22.
how does the hit points laid over? Did Nathan take 120 hit points? Sorry.
But that was your. It doesn't affect you that way. Like,
0?
you're down and out.
Okay.
It's just a little.
I just want to make sure I'm not.
You're not.
outright dead.
No, you're not outright dead. No,
Okay.
no, you're good.
Just for this, I give you 7 hit points. I don't know what that means.
So you come to, and you're delirious. You're confused. Your hands are tied up behind your back. Your friends are standing over you. You're cut up and bleeding. You have no idea what just happened.
Took my cloak off. Freaking. What's this fucking spell for if we can't keep out fucking monsters?
Well, apparently he was the monster.
Calm down, buddy.
Are you knocked out?
Did I know anything about light control?
make a history check.
Took these. This is from you.
12.
12.
I'm laying on the ground. What do you mean?
I mean, you've heard, the tales of, werewolves and whatnot, but folk tales at best, not any specific details.
Would I be smart enough to connect the dots from that one fight that we had that this could possibly be from that guy?
Make an intelligence check.
25.
25. You'd have a feeling this might be connected. You're not sure. The thing you saw was different. This was a giant bear that he had turned into. The other guy was like kind of this human bear hybrid.
I think I know how he got it, but I'm not sure. We really need to go back to town.
God, what happened?
Okay.
We're gonna go downstairs after work in the morning.
Oh, you're fine.
I was saying the microphone right here. You're pretty far away from your mic.
Yeah.
Yeah, we need to get him back to town and see a healer.
What happened?
You're infected with lycanthropy.
What?
Remember when we fought that hero with the bare hands and bare body
The
and
nerdy superhero?
yeah, with the tights? I think he might have given you like the equivalent of an STD.
What?
What's an STD?
Use what?
Except it's an FTD.
I turned into something?
You were a bear and attacked the fuck out of me.
Love you.
You were a bear.
Don't curse your vagina.
I don't remember anything.
Well, that's good.
Little full
Yeah.
moon?
It is. So, if you don't mind, we're just gonna keep your hands tied till morning.
Yeah, I understand. Maybe I can sleep it off.
Maybe.
Don't need to go back to town right now.
I don't
If
think
we
we
see
can.
a bear, we can hold person tie him up.
I don't know if my spells would work like that on him when he's like that.
I got a spell.
What's that?
Remember that pattern?
Yeah. Try that.
You need to get this gold maybe in this mine, then we can pay to fix him. I gotta live with this leg. You might have to live with this form.
He might be a little detrimental to our health.
My leg's detrimental to my health too.
Would we be familiar enough with the almanac to know when like moon cycles are? This time?
Yeah, you know about the phases of the moon. I would say, are you?
Trying to figure out like how long we'd probably have until he would do this again.
Yeah, 10 days.
You know when the cycles come up, it's people farm based off of that and harvest and whatnot.
So we'd know we'd have about a month.
Yeah.
Okay.
I feel like maybe outdoors mountain guy might have not the exact
Well-
day, but
We could try to wait till morning, see if he passes this, and then
he's already passed it.
Well, I'm saying
Nate.
I don't know if he'll come back or not. I don't know. I don't know a whole lot about it.
Leg didn't come back. I'm fine.
But what we could do is we could go to the mine, and then we can go off to Blackmore and see if someone there can help you.
I think it'd be funny if we could. This happened in the city and we could just let them run loose.
I don't think that's a good idea.
So, but you want to go back to the city?
Right now, I mean, we just got across the river, so it might take a wait. So, I say we can press on, but
Should probably be up to him though.
Wanna find out more about that guy that gave me this shit. Maybe he's got a family or something.
Well, as you recall, y'all took all his clothes off and dumped him in a sewer.
Yeah,
so.
yeah, he's dead. Maybe people in town do it.
Perhaps.
I don't
We'll try to see
never even heard of this.
how it goes. You know,
We need to make a decision now because we're only a day back to.
well,
the
that's what I'm
city.
saying. We'll see how the night goes, and then we'll see if we can make it to the mine. If we can't, then we'll curve off and we'll go to Blackmore.
I need to sleep. I don't know.
Yeah.
All right. You lay down and go to sleep.
I ritually cast Tiny Hut and don't allow Nate in.
I'll stay out there with him then. I'm still gonna be able to go back and forth, but I'll try to have my bunk kind of next to him.
Okay.
Okay.
Alright, so you lay down out there next to him.
No, I was never midnight. He called me. I was fortunate. Found out about this new power I had though. Turned into some ice wall or something, and so that's nice to know. But that's talk about it in the morning. Gonna bear down and go to sleep.
All right, so you go to sleep. Rest of the night goes peacefully. Wake up in the morning. Your hands are tied behind your back.
But when I get up,
All right.
can't get this fucking knot out. Fucking Draven, get your knot out, dude.
So take some time and you untie the knot.
Hit business, cut it.
Fuck Draven up.
Yeah, you did.
Put 46 on me when I had that tune.
Wake up feeling well rested. No, still got this like fogginess to your brain. You have a lapse in time.
Concentrating on it, trying to remember.
Okay, give me a
I insight myself.
give me a intelligence check. 17. You're thinking really hard, but it's just you're not getting anything from this period. It's just completely blacked out for that time frame.
Happened.
You're a deadly motherfucker if you can control that thing.
That I was bear. Like a human bear?
No, you just look like a bear.
The other guy that we fought, he different.
You look like a pure animal beast bear. Like
Yeah,
a
he
big-
looks straight up like
big
fucking Kojak. You know, like
brown bear,
yeah.
black bear, whatever. I mean, I've only seen probably like polar bears or something. I've never seen a bear like that. Fucking, I don't know. It's up to you though when you make a decision to go back into town and learn up on it, or
I say we push on. We can try to fix this at Blackmore. I think we got some time before the next time this happens.
Yeah, if it's only during a full moon, we've got.
Make some extra cash.
That's fine.
And if it happens again, we'll kill you again. And
You can try.
we
if you don't kill us first, you might not be screaming to wake us up. He might not be taking watch by himself anymore.
Might not be letting them in my hut anymore.
We'll cast our own fucking hut then.
Alright, cast your own hut then.
Might be smart for a couple days, couple nights.
We'll continue on to the mine.
Okay. Begin your travel for the next day.
Arrival?
Yep.
21.
21. Yeah,
Yeah.
you continue on your path. You're dead set. You know, you got this place fucking. You're zeroed in on the location.
Sidetrack is
By the end of this day, you're starting to see on the horizon. You can see these mountains. They're distant still, but you can see their outlines in the horizon. You bed down for the night here. You know you'll probably make it by about mid-afternoon tomorrow. Reaching that river. Bed down for the night. How do you prepare for this night's rest?
Tiny hut.
You begin ritually casting tiny hut.
Tie me to a tree.
No, I'm just not gonna let you in it.
I'm
I
gonna,
don't want to run off.
I'm gonna try to get a
Find you in the
fire
morning.
like 5 foot next to it, and I'm gonna lay my bedding right outside of the dome. I'll try to say to him, tell him to set up on the other side of the fire or whatever, and the outskirts.
Okay.
But I'm
Tie
gonna
my own tree.
Okay. Give me a sleight of hand check.
14.
14. All right.
I'll keep the first watch.
All right.
I'm gonna ask Draven to still let me get inside
Yeah.
the tiny hut.
All right. Who's taking the first watch?
14.
14. All right. 14. You look around, and you're kind of side-eyeing over there to Nate. Seems to be sleeping calmly, peacefully, snoozing away.
Hibernating bear.
His snoring has gotten louder.
Yeah. But throughout your watch, nothing of note happens. Did you wake up for the next watch?
Yep. But
I'll wake up,
Alright, you get up. Scissor
I'll,
shakes you.
lay there like I'm sleeping, but I'll cast my vision through the bird.
Okay, give me a perception check.
Watch through the bird. 17.
17. Just looking around, you see pretty far in the distance some type of something with like a large wingspan flying in the distance. Can't really make out exactly what it is, but it's dark, it's night.
Can I fly up into about 90 feet up and see if maybe getting up a little bit higher gives me a little bit better of a...
It's not that it's
just because of the distance?
It's just so far away.
Okay.
You just see a figure. Like,
If I was to guess how large it was,
it's hard to tell from this
Hard to tell.
distance.
larger than a seagull.
Yeah, it's larger than a regular bird.
Alright. I'll keep my eye on it. Try to see
You
where it's
watch it,
going.
It just seems to be flying around. Doesn't seem to be going anywhere in particular. Eventually you see it, dart down, and you don't see it anymore.
It's out hunting.
But other than that, your watch is rather uneventful from that point on. Did you wake up next?
Lilith. Have my bird go over there and wake her up. Biting on her earrings.
You roll.
think.
I'm opening up her page. Perception.
Gonna Gundam
+1. 11. Y'all are asleep, so you're unaware of what's happening. I guess. Did y'all discuss it? Do y'all plan on waking Nate up, or just leaving him there to sleep?
Plan on waking him up.
All right, Lilith comes and shakes you. No, nothing. Not this time.
Maybe it's
She goes back into the hut and lays down. 19. Just looking out amongst the area, you don't notice any threats coming towards you. And as your watch nears its end, the sun begins to break over the horizon. Okay. It's daybreak. The sun begins to hit your faces as you wake up in the morning. Begin breaking down your camp, eating a meal in the morning, getting ready. You're craving honey.
Bare ass.
But a new day has dawned, and it feels good. It feels right. But it's a new day. What do you do?
Continue on to the mines.
Give me that navigation check with your
I felt
survival.
my favorite bad feeling about this one. Yeah. 10.
10. Well, you've made it close enough to this region that you have a landmark to look at, so that's a lower DC. So, you continue on. At about 1 or so in the afternoon, you make your way to the banks of this river. Just across it, you see the foothills.
Just across the river bend.
Yep. That's where the foothills are. Just across that river bend.
So, do you know where to go from here?
As you look through that notebook, there's like a crude drawing. You feel like you can figure it out.
I can probably figure it out.
Those are my favorite. I like that. So,
Guess I'll start looking for kind of where I need to cross this river.
yeah, and this one's not nearly as significant as the other one. It doesn't have nearly as strong as a flow. You'll need to swim across.
too deep.
Yeah, the horses wouldn't be able to walk through. Maybe you could spend some time going down. Maybe you could find an area where you could bring them across. But you'd have to spend some time searching. Or you could tie them here and by the water.
That seems like a bad idea with what I saw last night.
Stay out here regardless, but yeah, we can look for a pass they can maybe walk across.
Pull them across. Or it's not too bad.
I'll just try to go down the river and see where I might think shallow or not.
Give me a survival check.
Find the best place to cross.
Yeah. 20.
20. Okay. Going down, you go down about a mile and you find a portion that's shallower, and you think the horses might be able to get just enough of a footing to help them across.
Whistle at them.
It's a good roll.
Yeah, I got lucky.
Oh, that was good.
By far my best survivor checks ever.
Yeah, it was nice. You needed it.
Yeah.
Save a lot of time.
Yeah, you were able to take just a fucking straight path to it.
Well, the 19, 18, 17, 7.
All right. So he gathers y'all up, shows y'all the portion where you can cross. You bring your horses across. Give me, as you begin to go across, give me strength saving throws.
13.
Horse or us?
You.
18.
Saving throws?
Yeah. We'll look at a 16.
10.
10. No, that's fine. Low DC. It was just going to be a comical moment if you rolled super low and got swept away by the river.
Oh,
Oh no!
help me.
Yeah, you all make it across with ease. And you enter into the foothills of the cloud peaks.
Yep.
So, where to now?
You begin leading them based on your drawing. After a few more hours, this is more difficult terrain to travel through. Kind of going into the base of the mountain, going through this small, almost hidden crevice as it bends around. You find an old wooden door set into the side of a cave.
I look.
Time of the day.
At this point, it's like 3:30ish, 4 in the afternoon.
Need to find somewhere to stash the horses. Decide if we want to camp there, or I can cast some invisibility on us and see if we can't listen to the door or do something, do some recon.
Stash the horses and
Alright, I would suggest stashing them in this crevice, leaving them out here.
Well,
or right here.
Right. That's what I'm saying. We
Does it look like on the ground that there's a horn from people going in and out?
Give me an investigation check.
Whoa.
12. Looking around, you see some wear and tear on these stones nearby. It does look like people do travel here.
Get off of this path a little back and see if we can find a outcrop we can get behind.
we're not planning to go in today.
I don't think we
need to at least get the horses somewhere safe that they can actually put them to a tree or something like that.
I wouldn't put them in anywhere that's visible to the sky.
Yeah, we'll find a cliff face that overhangs
That's what I would prefer.
to get under.
Alright, if you're gonna look for something like that, give me a survival check. See if you can find a
That's
nice
pretty-
outcropping to hide beneath.
It's like with mountains, it's pretty big. Well,
3.
Search with them as well. 14.
How long are you wanting to search? Quickly, or are
Till
you willing
about the
to?
time we need to set up camp.
Yeah, I don't want to go back any further.
yeah.
Okay, but my question is, if you want to search quickly, or do you want to search until you find it?
I don't want to search until we find. I want to get us
Your
hidden.
roll, if you search until you find it, your roll is going to affect how
Yeah.
much time
You
it
only
takes.
spend like an hour on it.
Okay, within an hour, you're unable to find a location like this where you feel like you could safely hide the horses beneath.
First time we've rolled for. Well, no,
At this point, it's about 5 or so in the evening.
feel more secure hiding us in the.
Well, the horses, if we stay near them, they'll give us away to the dragon.
Dragon's gonna find the horses for us. We need.
It's going to be hard to run away from the
But any type of what's the foliage like? Trees.
There's not a lot of like full-blown trees. It'd be more akin to like mesquite bushes and things like that. Just nasty
Yeah.
bushes, thorny,
Yeah. Pretty rocky.
very rocky. But yeah, that's about it. It's mostly dirt and rock with some of these real thick mesquite bushes like that within it. Real sporadic. It's annoying to walk on. It's like
Either-
Pecos.
Either go in, guns blazing, and we're away from the dragon,
What? Yeah, we could bring our horses inside.
but I don't know if we want to. This is well traveled.
I would say contesting whatever's in there is probably safer than contesting whatever finds us out here.
We can knock on the door and see if anybody answers.
Alright.
Not literally.
I
I
don't want
just
to make really bad decisions at the end of the night.
no, not literally. I meant you go in there and I cast invisible on you. You walk over there, try to listen through the door. That type of recon.
You
Not.
can cast a raven inside,
Well, I mean, Raven going inside.
not us.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
So
I
you
just
want me to use
said
my Raven
recon
as
is what
bait?
I don't.
Alright, with that little alcove,
Mm-hmm.
is there a place where I could be close to the door and not in sight if someone opened up the door that's less than 100 feet away?
I mean, say that again.
I'll cast invisibility on you.
On me?
Yeah,
Okay.
All right, so you make him invisible.
I'll make me invisible too, and I'll walk over there to him so I can hold him up.
Okay. I'm sorry, you're holding them up for.
Because he's gonna look through the bird.
So you're going invisible with me?
Yeah, so
Okay.
I just don't want him, just in case anybody does
So-
walk up or anything from behind, I can always.
We'll be like 40
That's
feet
what we're
from the
doing.
door.
They're going up to the door. We're going back to the.
Okay.
Yes, I'll try to find a place to corral the horse.
All right, so y'all are going up to the door, opening it, putting your bird through.
I'm gonna
Or
put my
just
bird
lay
up to the
back.
door and I'm gonna have my bird knock on it.
You're gonna knock on the actual door?
With my bird. With me, him, and his vision.
I don't know if we should be this close then.
Well, we're invisible. It's up to you.
I don't know what you're doing. I'll
Okay, so
cast
y'all
invisibility
are by
on
the
both of
door.
us.
You're back a ways with the horses. You send your bird up.
But how far from the?
Okay, so basically the way it is, it's like this crevice, right? This little pass in the mountain, and then it kind of takes this little turn, and then right at the turn is where this door is. The start of that path, I would say, is a good 500 feet away
Okay.
as you walk through this. Yeah. So if you go all the way back to the beginning, you'll be like 500 feet from them.
Okay.
If you just go back a little bit, you can choose how far you want to go.
Around the bend.
With the horses.
Okay.
Tie them together.
So
there.
back around that slight bend, I'd say you're about 150 feet.
Perfect.
Y'all are by the door,
About 40 feet back.
about
from the
40
door.
feet back. Your vision's through the bird. Y'all are invisible, and you knock on the door with the bird.
Yep.
I thought you were gonna put the bird inside.
I thought it would be more suspicious if there was someone by the door and a bird just. And then we're right on the door, so.
The bird. No response.
Still invisible. I'll try to see if the door is unlocked. Was that gonna break my invisibility?
I think it's just casting a spell or attacking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh,
I want to see if it's on.
I'll hold on to his shoulder.
you can't see him.
He was holding on to me, so.
Oh yeah, you can say that. It opens.
Burden.
Door.
I close it back.
Okay. close it back. Your bird goes in.
Look around.
Put your vision in the bird.
Yeah, my vision's been in the bird.
All right. So before you see a tunnel. You see on the inside of this, you see like deep, like rut marks, almost like tracks or so, where some type of wheeled vessel travels. It goes down. You see at the end it forks off two different ways.
About how far away from that fork is the
From
bird?
so right at the door to that fork is about 50 feet.
I'll hop the bird down there.
Mm-hmm. Hops down there.
Looks around again.
Looks around. From this point, your bird does not have dark vision.
Mm-mm.
So, beyond there, the natural light that's kind of coming through this door area, you just can no longer see.
Let me see if I can fix that. The bird will pick up a pebble and cast light on it.
All right. Bright light within 20-foot area. Dim light for another additional 20 feet.
Like he's invisible anymore.
I don't think so.
No, Rowdy's not anymore.
So you just see me go invisible or uninvisible.
Yes, Draven becomes visible.
Sorry.
So this lights up the cavern right in the middle, so you can see 20 feet that way or 40 feet that way and 40 feet that way. You see the tunnel and these tracks kind of continue on, and you start hearing murmurs. What's that light?
The bird drop the rock but leave light on it and hop out of the light.
Okay.
Yeah, I know, but I'm trying to be quiet.
After a few more moments, you see people from both sides come up. They are a mix of humans and Earth Genasi. Come up there in robes, and they run up. Something's going on. Alert the men.
How many are there?
You see 4. 2 came from each
I'll
way.
tell him there's 4.
And then, as they say, the bird hears them say, alert the men, and then one
I'll
from
tell
each
him.
group takes off down each hallway.
I'll tell him that they're getting men ready. They think there's something up.
And turn back visible.
You see one of them go near that rock or the light and and picks it up. He throws it back up the doorway, the hallway to the door. It goes about 50 feet. He throws it the whole way up. It hits the door. I see your bird. You'd have a chance to react if you want to make him go away when you see him pick up the rock and start to throw it if you wish.
Oh,
You'd have a chance to react to that. If you wanted to poof him away or not.
I'm guessing y'all don't want to get a fight at the end of the night, do y'all?
You already set the alarm off.
Or do y'all want to
Do
fight?
you make your bird go away or not? Yes or no?
Yeah.
Okay, so throw the rock up. They don't see the bird. You'll kind of see the light kind of shining through the creases in this door.
I start trying to truck back. I'll just grab his arm and try to send us back 500 feet away.
Alright, we'll walk away.
You'll walk away.
Well,
Yeah. So you see Draven come around the corner by himself.
He went on.
You are?
Yeah, I went
Okay.
with
So you see them both come around the corner.
after I saw him go back.
Think about that.
What do you see?
The men inside there. I saw about 4. They said
Yeah.
they were going to gather up the men and look around.
We want to stay here?
What was that light underneath the door?
I casted light so my bird could see. It's pitch black in there. Once
I
get
can
past
see
4 foot.
120 foot. And
How
pitch
wide
black,
is this
bro.
crevice?
Like how wide is this? I mean, roughly 20 feet at some places, wider at other. It's not consistent, but there's always at least, you know, a good 10 foot.
Couple of them.
Do we want to wait for them? Ambush them out here around the bend?
They're already on alert.
Said they were gathering men. I don't know if they'll come out or not, but
Lay and wait a while if they come around.
alright.
Might as well post up to see who comes out.
If they don't, I don't think we should assault it, right? But if they
Alright.
Rather be out here than in there, person.
Do you want to wait right here at the bin? Alright. I'll leave my bird at the corner where he can see the door. And I'll
Okay.
cast my vision from him and I'll get about 20 foot back.
Okay.
there, is that right?
We have 2 on each side of us or something.
All right. So you send your bird up to watch the door.
Oh, he's at the corner where he can see the door of
Right,
the bin.
that's what I said. You send him up to watch the door.
Yeah.
And y'all back off. And that's where we'll end. We'll pick up next week.
All right.
See what happens in this mine.
For future reference, if I can cast 3 people invisible, can I cast it on me, him, and his bird?
3 willing creatures.
Next time. I thought of that as soon as I thought I was like, shit, I could make
Well,
bird invisible.
What I was thinking, and I didn't know like how willing y'all were to get into a battle right away, because I was like, well, I could leave my bird there. When they walk up to my bird, cast Dragon's Breath, and just have a blaze them, and then snap them out.
Well,
The
it's
free
probably
spell is great.
it's probably a good thing you did that, because I was gonna actually go in there invisible because I can see 120 foot in pure darkness, so I could check to see which way. But it's probably safer that you did that. Just because I could dimension door back to where I was
Yeah.
if I got in a pinch.
Yeah. So, good sesh. Shopping got us back on track to the mines. Lots of shitty pop culture references. Damn near derailed the
Outdated
game.
pop culture
Yeah,
references.
It's very outdated.
It was just his birthday this
Nate.
week, I believe.
Who's?
Farley's birthday was this week, I believe.
really?
Or last week.
Well, if you like this shit show, be sure to give us a follow. Again, our videos are available next day on YouTube at Iron Lich Gaming. Got a little playlist there with all the videos. The earlier videos, the audio is quite fucked, but it gets better. We figured it out a little bit as we went on.
Oh, to be fair, Critical Role had shit ass audio when they started too.
Right, yeah. No audio engineer,
We're
but
definitely on their level.
I learned, right? I learned some things. I learned about settings and whatnot.
Audio settings are a bitch.
Yeah,
It's been a
especially
lot of
with goddamn condenser mics. Made it a lot harder. Yeah, we always appreciate you hanging out as well, Nate. That's why you're our VIP. Bing! Shiny diamond. Nate Dog.
Shine bright like
We're
a
300
diamond.
gold.
We're 300 gold.
You gotta be pretty close to getting affiliate, aren't you?
Yeah, I just have to stream more. I have all of the requirements except for the days streamed. But
So yeah, I mean, if you like stream some games out of
Yeah.
Midland for 1 week and
I'm gonna start streaming NASCAR on it.
did it, then we'd be able to get emotes for the channel at least.
yeah.
Get what?
Emotes. Like how I have emotes for my channel, and then like be able to use that money if anybody subs or donates to put back
Yeah.
into the stream for new microphones, cameras, and equipment.
Next week should be fun. This will be fun.
And I'm down a spell.
I'm excited. I wanted to keep going, but it's late, and
Yeah.
no, it'll be a
So
good
I
time.
wanted a short rest
You
or
won't
something.
want to miss next week.
That way we'll have a good dungeon.
I
crawl
think
out
this
of it.
mine is kind of cool.
Right.
And what was the mysterious creature flying in the night? Perhaps we'll also find out next time.
I think we have an idea.
Have a pretty sweet dungeon crawl next week.
Assumptions make an ass out of you, but not me.
Is that
All right, guys, we'll catch you on next week. Thanks for hanging out. It was Nate flying in the night. Thanks for hanging out, man. We'll catch y'all next week at 8 o'clock to
Hopefully on time.
8:50. Oh yeah, we've been pretty bad about being on time lately. I blame. Oh, tonight it was definitely Twitch's fault. I remember that they were having trouble with going live. No, I'm lying. We were just late. All right, guys. Later.